We're on.
Oh.
All right, I think we're fixed to be on here. Let's see. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to tonight's Warhorse bi-district football game featuring the Devine Warhorses and the Raymondville Bearkats. We're coming to you live from Buccaneer Stadium here in Corpus Christi, Texas. I am Jim Sessions. As always, I'm joined by Gary Schmidt. And Schmitty, a little bit different tonight.
A little bit? I would say probably a lot of bit.
Yeah, if you're looking for your picture, don't try to adjust too much on YouTube here. We are doing an audio-only broadcast tonight due to some of the UIL rules. We are unable to video this game because it is supposed to be streamed by Rio Sports Live. They have an agreement with Fox Sports Southwest, so they have the exclusive rights to stream this game tonight. So we are out of the loop. We are audio only, but we are still here on YouTube doing what we do, and we're going to do our best to convey everything that we do with the video, just without the video tonight.
Absolutely, and this is the way we all started this whole setup with the Face for Radio. So yeah, we're back where we belong.
Back to our roots, aren't we? Well,
we're back where we belong.
This is an interesting matchup here tonight as the Warhorses come into this one. 8-2 on the season, a full season. Finishing district 4-1, and then you've got the other hand, the Raymondville Bearcats, who are 1-0 on the season. One game, well, I think they're actually listed as 2-0 on the season.
Yeah, I think they're listed as 2-0, but they've actually only played one contest where the boys on the field knocking pads. So yeah, very interesting situation down in that district where they had all kind. This game was scheduled, and then it got canceled, and this game was scheduled, and it got canceled. So as a result, these young men have been practicing since August and have played one football game.
Yeah, and I don't know if they've had suspended happen, with the COVID issues, if they've had to suspend practice or if they practiced this whole time. I don't know. You were down on the field earlier. Maybe you have some more insight.
Well, I tell you what, I do, because Coach Gomez and I actually talked about it, and they actually had that exact scenario happen where they got started, they got going, they had to suspend all practices and go on probably the 14-day hiatus, so to speak, and then went back at it. So, these boys have been on and off and on and off. But, yeah, that scenario that you're talking about is exactly the one that the Bearcats have endured, so to speak, and a good Bearcat team. Don't get me wrong. Maybe one of the best teams down here in this area.
Yeah, well, we can get into that here in a little bit. You were down on the field earlier, and you were standing by the quarterback, and, well, by goodness, he looked like he fit in right next to you there.
Well, I tell you what, there's not a lot of kids that I look eye to eye with, and Coach Eads and I could have just had a conversation with that young man because he was right up there looking eye to eye with us. He's a big young man. It's going to be a tough job, but, hey, I'm sure Christian Gerlach is more than up for the challenge along with Jared Fernandez and the rest of those Warhorses.
We'll get back here in a minute. We'll talk about this one as we go on. We're here at the 80th anniversary of beautiful Buck Stadium here at Corpus Christi. We wish we could bring it to you with the video camera. Unfortunately, we can't. We're going to try something new, though, with this radio broadcast. So we're still going to try to run our commercials with our commercial sponsors, and it'll be a little different because we probably won't see anything. So just bear with us, folks. We'll be back in just a second.
We're excited to announce that Security Bank is now American Momentum Bank, and our partnership with Devine Independent School District continues. While our name has changed, you can still count on our expert bankers' personalized attention and expanded portfolio of products and services specifically designed to help you build your financial momentum. We invite you to visit our Devine Banking Center at 100 East Hondo Avenue and meet our team of bankers who are ready to help you reach your financial goals. Banking on the strength of momentum, American Momentum Bank.
State Farm agent Mark Kidd is here to help life go right. Mark and his trusty staff can help you and your family with all of your insurance needs. From auto, home, health, and life insurance to banking products and financial planning, Mark and his staff are there to help. Stop by the office at 700 West Hondo in Devine or call 830-665-2807. Visit on the web at www.markkid.com. Mark Kidd and State Farm, here to help life go right.
Is the IRS on your back? Are they threatening to take money from your bank account? Have they filed tax liens against you? Do your tax problems keep you up at night? If so, then James McElwee can help. James is a CPA that knows how to fight the IRS. Call him today at 830-476-3001 or email him at james@texastaxplanners.com to see how he can help you get free from the IRS.
All right, I think we're back here. We're just going to have to kind of figure this out as we go. If anybody's out there listening and plans on listening for a little bit, just give us a shout out and text me or text Schmitty. Let us know how this is going if you can hear us. Again, you won't be able to see us tonight, unfortunately. But we're back here at Buccaneer Stadium. We have, I don't know, about 20 minutes till game time, kind of by my clock. They don't have the time running on the scoreboard, so we're just guesstimating here. But we should be in store for what everybody keeps saying. This should be a pretty good game.
I think this is going to be one of the better games in South Texas this weekend, playoff-wise, with the way these two teams stack up and line up. And obviously hard to tell with the Bearcats having only the one game, but they are going to be a solid quality opponent. And when we get to the coaches' interviews, you're going to hear that how they discuss how talented this team's going to be. Now, nothing that they haven't seen already, but, just a little different setup. And again, and we talk about this with the coaches, but not a lot of film and not a lot of stuff to really see about them.
Well, yeah, if you go back and you think about the Warhorses' first game of the season against Refugio, how much of a different team are the Devine Warhorses after playing that first game from game 1 to game 10? Huge difference. Probably a lot of different tendencies from what happened, especially considering the early injury to Contreras for the Horses.
Absolutely. And, not only that, but like what we talked about, we had a bye week. We come back off that bye week, we get the dub, but not the prettiest game coming off a bye week, when we talk about the rest versus rust. Well, this is a team that's had all kinds of rest, but do they also have all kinds of rust because they haven't really been in the fire. They haven't really been out there. They haven't really been doing battle.
Right.
Now,
and remember, the Warhorses are going to go line up with about 17,000 different formations here tonight as well. So how well can Raymondville line up on the Warhorses in these situations?
Right, because they haven't, we talked with Coach Villa in weeks past talking about getting some film on kids, on your own kids and grading them and being able to talk to them about, hey, you did a good job getting lined up, but then you didn't go with your read. Well, Raymondville's only had one game to do that kind of thing.
Right.
So, and we've talked about this and talked about this and talked about this, but practice reps don't always equal game reps.
That's exactly right. Remember, if you're trying to find this online for the live stream, it has been sent to the rights have been granted to realsportslive.com. You can check there. Not sure if they are actually live streaming it or not. I just know that was the reason we were unable to stream it as Fox Sports Southwest and UIL decided to do that. So we're just audio only. We appreciate those that have tuned in. There's about 40 of you listening right now. And we appreciate each and every one of you that are tuned in, and we're going to do our best to bring this to you. Let's get into our coaches' interviews here because we've got about 15 minutes or so till left in this pregame here, Smitty.
Yeah, and hey, if you are out there listening, give us a shout out, text us in, and let us know if it's coming through or if you're not hearing something or whatever. We're doing the best we can, but it's a little different setup.
Yeah, we got a couple in. Kelly Runyon already said she's listening. Go Warhorses. Just got a text in from Ruben from maintenance. He's listening. Pregame sounds good and clear. He said, "Go Warhorses." He's ready to rock and roll with this one as well. So
awesome. That's good to hear.
So who'd you go talk to first this time?
Oh, Jimbo. It doesn't matter who I talk to first, which I talked to him in the order that I was told to talk to him because we're not changing up anything. We're on a little winning streak here, partner.
That's
so. Correct. We need to run these babies, which I believe we're going to start with Coach Villa.
I think
we always
do
because heaven forbid I'm the one that says, looks like you're hitting good tonight, Coach Villa. I learned that a long time ago. There's certain things. Hey, your pitcher hadn't thrown a ball yet. Yeah, you don't say those things.
Hey, he's working on a no-hitter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that you don't say things. So we're going to go with Coach Villa because.
All right, here it is. Coach George Villa, defensive coordinator.
All right, we're down here on the field with defensive coordinator, Coach George Villa. Coach, hey, another solid defensive performance. Great job by your defense, preserving the shutout. What stood out for you in the Crystal City game?
The most important thing was that we didn't look confused at all out there. We we harped on getting lined up. We did, and because we didn't have any confusion, I thought that our guys were able to read their keys. And then, like I said, we were very aggressive to the ball, and that's what we wanted from them.
Well, hey, we've been talking about that all year long, reading your keys and trusting your eyes. Felt like they really did. Okay, couple of big stops late in the game, inside the goal line for your defense, and by some young players.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about those stops.
Well, the past, the previous 2 weeks, they were in those positions before where we had our backups in, and they had their backs up against the wall, and they responded, and those are signs of good things to happen for us in the future. So we're very excited about that.
That's awesome. Okay, now let's talk about the business at hand. Got a Raymondville team coming in here. I know y'all didn't get a whole lot of film. Maybe had to watch some last year's stuff. And I know they got a horse back there.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what we're going to see. What are they going to try to do to you and your defense?
Well, they get in various formations, and they move number 7. That's the kid that we've got a key on, and they move him everywhere. He'll be a wideout. He'll be a slot. He'll be a running back. He'll be a quarterback. So the key is finding where he's at, pointing him out, line up the way they've been taught to line up, depending on where he's at, and then play. And then just have fun like we did, like we've been preaching. Read your keys, follow the football, and things will be okay for us.
Right. Again, follow your keys, trust your eyes. And I'm guessing that as big a part of the offense as he is, you probably still got to be worried about everybody else.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing. That's how we're going to disguise some things over him. And but like we talked in the locker room for pregame, it's about, we have the people that are keying him, and then everybody else needs to read their keys and play football.
Coach, hey, let's go get this playoff win. Good luck tonight. Go Warhorses.
Thank you.
All right, I believe we're back here. Like I said, it's kind of interesting. I don't even have audio on my end on half of these things, or video on these things, so I'm not sure exactly when it cuts off. But a good interview with Coach Villa.
Absolutely. And, talked about a lot of the things that we've been talking about all year long. Trusting your eyes, reading your keys, trusting your keys, and then he talks about the player they have, number 7. He's going to be one of the outstanding players for them. That's Zaravian Amadeus.
That's what I'm thinking.
I hope I didn't blow that one.
We probably did.
But he is he lines up all over the place, and they're going to do some stuff. They're going to spy him. But like we talked about and like you heard him say, you can't just sell out on trying to stop him and forget everybody else. Don't forget, like we said, we talked about that quarterback. Quarterback's a big old boy back there. We watched him throw. He throws the ball well. It doesn't mean they catch the ball well, but he can throw it well.
Yeah.
So, you gotta respect the rest of the weapons that they have out there on the field.
Yeah, I would think it's, like you said, see your keys, read your keys, trust your eyes. It's probably a lot like going into the first game of the season, not really knowing, like a new opponent, kind of like the Refugio game. Probably a lot of similarities to that. So we'll see how the Warhorses do here. I wish we had our camera here because the Raymondville inflatable has taken a nosedive, literally. It would be fun to get a picture of that, but unfortunately, it's not. We're not able to do that. But we do appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Several people have texted in. Looks like John King texting in. He's watching tonight from Devine. Kaylee Doherty. We usually say Kaylee Ramirez, but Kaylee Doherty from Lubbock. She still appreciates what's going on here. We thank you for tuning in there. Kay Ray, and let's see, we got Eric Smith and Robert Robles. They're listening from North Park Chevrolet, one of our sponsors tonight. So
yep, some of our sponsors listening in. We sure appreciate everything y'all have done
definitely
for us and for the kiddos at Devine.
Yeah, we wish we could run your ads. We'll do the audio part of it, but it's not the same. Not being able to, especially on Eric's commercial there, everybody being able to see his mug on his commercial there.
That was very well played.
Yes,
very
I was going to
well
say
played,
something else.
State Farm.
Yeah. So, all right. Also, after we run Coach Villa's interview, got a chance to talk to Coach Wells a little bit offensively.
Yes, and we started off talking about the way they ended the season, which was a wonderful end to the season with the Warhorses having the 3 big in the backfield go crazy.
I knew that was coming. They started playing our school song, and someone texted in, and they're using my iPad.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what?
It paused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
And then, but really balanced. They finished the year with a really balanced effort, between the running game and the passing game, and really a great job by Hack getting the ball to receivers. And then, we talk about Mason, and they're going to talk a little bit more about Mason. And, he's an unsung hero out there where he doesn't get a lot of love, but he makes some big plays for the Warhorses.
All right, here's offensive coordinator P.J. Wells.
All right, out here on the field before the Raymondville football game with offensive coordinator P.J. Wells. Wow, Coach, what can we say? Great way to end the season. Another fantastic outing. And, hey, your big three in the backfield, Hack, Justin, and Buddy. They just went off, and kind of equally.
Yeah, I just try and call plays, and and if somebody gets hot, call their number, and if not, then try one of the other two. But really, it's just kind of got plays for the same plays for all three of them, so they all get a shot at that play, and I like to have them spread out.
Well, and with having the three of them, it's hard, I guess, for defense to kind of key on any one person when you got the other two waiting in the wings. Kind of on that same note, not only did those three guys have a big night, but you're in the passing game. Mason stepped up huge. He had a couple of big catches and touchdown, but he wasn't the only one. How about that passing game against Crystal City?
Well, they were doing some things early that really we hadn't seen, and we weren't really executing very well in the run game early. And we got, we had to pass the ball, and you know what? I was really happy with it. Hack threw some really good balls, and the receivers ran really good routes, and they executed and made plays.
Yeah, and that's the key, right? Making the execution and the plays. Okay, following along with all of that, running game, passing game. How big is that going to be tonight? Going against a team, y'all haven't seen a lot of film against their defense, but having that kind of balanced attack, what's that going to be like for y'all?
Well, we're going to have to be able to do both. We are. They're a very, very solid team. They got good team speed on the defense. They give you two different looks. They'll give you a split look, and they'll give you an odd look. And they got some dudes over there, and we're gonna have to be at our best. And when you go back to those three guys, they're gonna have to be at their best. And the running game's gonna have to be solid, and we're gonna have to be able to play pitch and catch as well.
All right. Well, and you got some dudes. The nice thing is you got some dudes all over the place.
Yes, sir.
As we saw. Hey, Coach, good luck tonight. Let's go get that first playoff victory.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we're back here. We're working on our scoreboard, trying to get that preview out there for everybody. So hopefully that's showing up. Didn't get a chance to listen to what Coach Wells was saying there, Coach Schmidt, but I think you kind of summed it up before we went to it. I think we've got the national anthem going here. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll come back in a minute with head coach Paul Gomez.
Royce Grain out of Hondo, Texas is your supplier of premium quality feeds, bagged and in bulk. Royce Grain provides corn, apple scent corn, protein pellets, specialty feed mixes, scratch, and wild bird seed. Call 210-844-4015 for ranch delivery, or stop by Morales Feed Store or WOG Supply in Devine. Royce Grain, premium quality feeds.
Chaparral Ford is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic Program. Chaparral Ford has been serving Devine and its citizens for over 35 years. For more information, visit the website at www.chaparralford.com or go to the Devine establishment located at 102 County Road 773. Chaparral Ford, the experience is worth the drive.
All right, we're back here in Buccaneer Stadium, Corpus Christi, Texas. Just had the national anthem. Let's jump into our interview with Coach Gomez as we're running a little short on time here, Schmitty.
Yes, sir, we are.
Here we go. Here's Coach Gomez.
All right, down here on the field before the first playoff game with head coach Gomez. Hey, first off, great way to end the season, the regular season. You got a shutout win on the road. Tell us a little bit about that final district game.
It was a good one. I mean, they pretty much brought a bunch of guys, probably 8 guys in the box, wanting to stop the run, and we were able to throw the ball some and get some big time pass plays. It's it's just something that we got to do. People are going to do that to us, so it's good to see, and it's good for our kids to adjust. And moving forward, I think that's something that we can do. Brady's gotten a lot better at throwing the ball. Our guys are running good routes. And as long as we keep doing both things well, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, y'all are very balanced offense, pass to run. Okay, now on to the business at hand. At Raymondville, a team that's played very few games this year, and how hard was it for y'all to scout these guys? Like one game or something like that?
It's one game, so you don't really, you know what they do in one game, but, they've had a lot more weeks of practice, besides just one week and one game. So they had to, in between there, they had to quarantine for a little bit, but then they came back and got good work in at practice. Then they got the PI game gets canceled because PI had COVID, had some COVID problems and stuff. So, they've been practicing. They've been working on things. So, we've come to realize that we're probably gonna find out something. There's gonna be some new things that they're gonna bring to us offensively and defensively, and we just gotta adjust.
Right, and fresh legs for those guys, I guess, having only played one game. All right. So with that being said, I know y'all did get some film. I know y'all watched some old film. What are we gonna see tonight from them?
Well, they got speed. They've got some big boys, obviously, but we've seen big lines all year long. But they do have a lot of speed, and they got one kid that can go. Number 7, he's as fast as we've seen all year. And so, he accounted for, I believe, 357 yards in their last game, total yards, and all of their touchdowns. And that's not saying that he's the only threat, but, he's definitely a big part of their offense. And so our biggest deal defensively is we got to run to the football. We got to win one-on-one situations, and we got to try to contain him, stop him before he gets started because, he's a fast dude.
Yeah. All right, Coach. I know y'all got a great game plan. We'll go talk to Coach Villa and talk about that a little bit. Hey, good luck tonight. Let's go get that first playoff win.
Thanks, bud.
All right, that was the interview with head coach Paul Gomez. And Schmitty, it's about that time. The Raymondville Bearcats taking the field here from, I believe this is the south end, and the Warhorses fixing to take the field here from the north end, and here they come.
Here they come.
So we are pretty close here. We had the coin toss while we were with the Coach Gomez interview, and the Raymondville Bearcats won the coin toss and have elected to defer their option to the second half. So that means the Warhorses will get the ball first here.
That's right. They're going to receive. They're going to have their backs to the south end. So, I guess there's different schools of thought on that, as to what you want to do, offense or defense. But, I wouldn't mind seeing us just take a drive right off the bat and drive it down there and score and jump out early.
I agree with that 100%. I tell you what, Schmitty, I don't know a lot of things in life, but I do know this. It is about time for high school playoff football to begin here, and the Warhorses are going to be receiving it first. And,
and that's exciting.
46 years old, I still kind of get goosebumps when this stuff happens.
Yeah.
So I am ready to go. Beautiful night for football here in beautiful South Texas at Corpus Christi ISD's Buccaneer Stadium. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in live tonight, listening to us on YouTube. And again, the game should be live streamed on Rio Sports Live if you want to watch the action. I don't know if you can mute that and listen to us if you're a Warhorse fan.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know. K-Ray thinks you could do it, so we will see here. But we are about ready to get going. In fact, we are underway here. This is going to be a short kick that is going to be bounced out to the 15-yard line. This is going to be fielded by Contreras. He's going to take it out past the 21 to the 22-yard line. That's where the Horses will take over here, 1st and 10.
Jimbo, Mason Burford was right there. That ball was kicked, just to his left, and Mason looked at that ball like that ball's going out of bounds, and it looked like it was going to. Next thing you know, the ball takes a hop back into the field, and Justin came up, picked it up. By the time he did that, the Bearcats were all over him. So we're ready for the first Warhorse possession.
We're going to throw the scoreboard up there. Hopefully it will work here tonight. So Warhorse is going to come out in the shotgun. This is going to be Hack with the keep right up the middle. He's going to be hit at the 25, fights forward to the 27-yard line. And that's a nice gain on 1st down for the Horses.
Nice job by that Warhorse line opening up that hole. Hack had a nice little crease to get in through to get a good 8-yard gain, 7-yard gain on first down.
Yeah, 2nd and 3 here for the Horses. 2 receivers are going to split wide right. Pistol formation, Hacks in the gun. Handoff, Buddy Santos up the middle. He's got a crease right side. Bounces it out as he passes the 40. Still on his feet. Down at the 45-yard line, and that's going to be a first down for the Horses.
Nice block by Mason Burford out on the corner to get about 5 extra yards for Buddy Santos, and that is a nice start with 2 of the big 3 in the backfield already touching the ball on the first 2 plays.
I'm trying to revert back to radio here as we've got to call out a little bit more. Under center for Hack this time.
Uh-oh.
He is going to reverse out, trying to get to the right side. He does. Looks like a little bit of a busted play. Still, it's going to be a gain of 1 on the play for the Horses.
Absolutely looked like a busted play, Jimbo. A Hack turned out to the left, which would be facing us, and there was no back, and he just spun right and made the best of it, getting, about a yard out of that play. And he took a lick for, I don't think the blocking was quite set up for that part of the play.
All right, here we go. Pistol formation again for the Horses. 2nd down and 9, ball at the 45-yard line. This is going to be Santos up the middle. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, drives forward for 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Horses coming.
Nice run there by Santos. Hard sledding. That hole that was opened up early on was not opened up on that play, so it's going to bring up a longer 3rd and 7 for the Horses here. And I'll tell you what, it's a little different, Jimbo. We're in the booth. We're not outside. Kind of got a whole different feel to it.
Yeah, we can hear our coaches. They're to my right here. We can hear them. They were talking about the backers coming. Option for the Horses. This is going to be actually inside pitch. This is Contreras. He's into Bearcat territory. Cuts back at the 25 down to the 22-yard line. Actually, we'll call it the 20. 1st and 10 for the Horses.
Beautiful, beautiful little design play where they almost like an inside screen, but Hack pitches the ball to Contreras, and then good blocking on the corner, and he just turned it upfield, gets the ball down the 20-yard line, and great opening drive thus far.
Tell you, you talk about a little wrinkle. That's something we haven't seen from the Horses all year. So here we go. Hack, shotgun, Santos with him. Handoff, Buddy, trying to get outside to the right. Big block there by Burford inside the 20, on his feet still at the 10. 5-yard line, fighting for the end zone, and he is going to be brought down at the 1-yard line.
Holy Toledo.
1st and goal here for the Horses.
I tell you what, you say big block. I tell you what, that kid turned around, and Mason Burford laid a lick on that young man and got open that hole. Then Buddy Santos has contact at the 5-yard line, and he drives all the way down to the 1 before they actually able to get him down. It was 3 or 4 Bearcats hanging on Buddy Santos. That senior is fired up and ready to roll.
As we walked into the stadium, the parents done a great job putting up some signage, and it was like, don't come this far to just come this far.
Yeah.
And I think that is on the mind of several of these seniors. Coach Gomez recognized them today at the pep rally, had them step forward, and it's a large group of young men, and you can tell right now they want this to be just one of many more games that they're going to play this year.
That's right, because we are in that one and
yes, we are
winning.
1st and goal here, pitch back Santos right side. He's going to be in, untouched, touchdown Warhorses.
Win and go on, and lose and go home. So great drive. That's what we talked about right there with the Warhorses taking that opening kickoff. I don't think that's what the Bearcats were expecting. They thought they were going to get a stop right off the bat. The Horses drive it right down the field, get a score, the big 3. Each one of them getting a touch, each one of them having a big play out there.
Yeah, Featherly on to do the extra point attempt here for the Warhorses. Good snap and hold. Jacob's kick is up, and it is good. Warhorses up 7-0 here with 9:17 left to go in the first quarter. Great start for the Horses. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in a minute. This is Warhorse Football.
Apex Services Group, your elite service company. Apex is pleased to offer cargo tank inspections, internal cleaning, welding, and liner installations. Apex also provides hot shot and straight truck services throughout Texas and surrounding states. We believe in quality, ensuring equipment remains safe on the roadways. Please call Michael or Chris today, 844-427-3974.
All right, we are back here at Corpus Christi's Buccaneer Stadium. Warhorses out to the early lead, 7-0. And I think if you go ask any of the Warhorse coaching staff, that is just how they would want this game to be started.
Oh, I would think so, Jimbo. You know, a nice drive, methodical down the field. You know, a little bit of right, a little bit of left, a little bit up the middle. That's you know, mixing it up as much as you can. And like you said, these Bearcats haven't seen a whole lot, and I bet the Warhorses have a few more wrinkles up their sleeve for them.
All right, Featherly's out here with the kickoff team. And here comes Jake as he is going to put his foot into this one. This is going to be deep kick. It's going to be fielded at the 14-yard line. And that is going to be the Bearcats running left. Has some room there. Has the corner, in fact. And he's going to be into Warhorse territory down at the 40-yard line. Featherly makes the play there as the return man. I could not get a good number there.
Diego Gutierrez, number 12, was returning that. I'm pretty sure their numbers are tough to see. They are.
It's a light blue or gray jersey with a
gold outline.
Gold outline and it's different.
It is different. I tell you what, it's never a good thing when your kicker is having to make the tackle on the kickoff. And as is the case, Bearcats with an excellent return. They're going to start in great field position. But we've seen the Warhorse defense hold time and time again. See if we can't get another one.
All right, here comes Raymondville. They have the ball at the 37-yard line of the Warhorses. Cantu is going to be the quarterback. He's in the shotgun, pitch back right side, trying to get outside. Nothing there, though. Warhorses are going to stop that. That is going to be Armendez with the carry, and that's going to be a loss of 2, Schmitty.
That was a great job by the Warhorse defense. 7 or 8 hats to the ball. Swarming Warhorse defense, kind of some of the stuff that Coach B and I talked about, you know, not in the interview, but we've talked about on the side. And, you know, we want as many of those maroon hats as we can get flying at the ball.
Raymondville breaks the huddle here. 2 receivers are going to be split left, 1 to the right, shotgun, 1 back in the backfield with Cantu. Motion coming. This is going to be handoff left side, Justin Smith. Nothing doing there. He's going to be brought down, no gain. So that'll be 3rd and 12 for the Bearcats coming.
I tell you what, that Warhorse front line is just owning the Bearcat offensive line right now. They are absolutely dominating the line of scrimmage. Is this Warhorse line. Bearcats have gone negative yards on their first 2 plays from scrimmage, and Coach Villa's defense has really bowed its neck right here after that kickoff return.
3rd down and 12 here. Raymondville breaks the huddle, shotgun again. They're going to send 1 receiver left, 2 right, tight end to the left side as well. 1 back in the backfield with Cantu. Cantu is going to send someone in motion. That's Rivera, looking for Rivera across the middle. No, they're going to throw deep down the field. That's number 7, Armendez. Incomplete. Great coverage there by the Warhorses.
Boy, that was fantastic coverage. That's Gabriel Esquivel and Dish.
Colin Dishman.
Colin Dishman back there with the coverage, and there was no way he would have had to drop that ball into a tight window with the way those 2 Warhorses had him covered, and that's going to bring up 4th and a long 12. What do you do if you're the Bearcats?
Well, it looks like they made wholesale substitutions, so I'm guessing this is going to be the punt team coming in. Every time we get to the punts, we've got to make sure we mention Bobby Campsey.
That's right. Watch the fake, baby. Watch the fake.
So shout out to Bob. Hopefully he's listening tonight. Wish he could watch with us. They come out punt formation, but 2 receivers split each direction. Punter's going to kick it. Angled kick to the right side. That is going to be at the 3-yard line. Bounces into the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. So the Warhorses will have it here for their second possession, Smitty.
That's right. Warhorses ball will come out to the 20. And not too much different than where we started with the ball last time, but a great job by Coach Villa's defense producing a negative yard situation early on in this game.
Yeah, most definitely there. Sorry, I had to steal a sip of water here. Talking a little bit more than I'm used to, but exciting times here. Playoff football live from Corpus Christi. Warhorses' second possession here. Hack's going to start under center. 2 receivers left. Pitch back left side, Buddy Santos. He's got a crease. He's out past the 25-yard line. Fights past the 30 there. Again, a lot of yards after contact by Buddy. That's going to be a first down for the Horses.
Great run by Santos. Great job by that line opening the hole, that same crease we saw on the first drive. And then Buddy just doesn't go down. 2 or 3 Bearcats are hitting him, but unless you wrap up Buddy Santos, you're not going to get him down. 7-14 and winding down here in the first quarter.
2 receivers split wide right for the Horses. Shotgun formation. Santos in the backfield with Hack. Fake to Buddy. Hack's keeping it. He's got the corner. He's out past the 40-yard line. 45 has a blocker. 50 into Bearcat territory. Run out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Big play there by the Warhorse offense and Brady Hack.
Oh, that was a great read by Brady to keep that ball, pull it, and run to the right side. He had Xavier Contreras and Mason Burford out on the wing, leading the blocking charge for him. Huge gain for the Warhorses on that first down run. And Warhorse offense is knocking some big runs out of the park right now, Jimbo.
1st and 10 for the Horses here. Ball at the 36-yard line. Double wing for the Horses. This is going to be Contreras coming left side. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet, though. And he's driving out past the 30-yard line, or right at the 30-yard line. Let's say that's a gain of 7 for the Horses.
Absolutely. He's going to be – they're going to mark
6.
him. They're going to mark him right on about the 30-yard line, 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And that, like I said, our line is just dominating their line right now, offensively and defensively.
Again, this game is being live streamed on RioSportsLive.com. We're bringing the audio version here as it's pitch back to Buddy. He reverses field left side, 20-yard line, one man to beat. He's going to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Warhorses, Buddy Santos.
Boy, that was a great adjustment. I wish you could have guys could have seen that. Buddy Santos just stopped dead cold in the hole. Was going to the right or angling to the right, stopped dead in the hole, changed direction, put his foot in the ground, and just raced to the left side pylon for the touchdown. Excellent run by Santos.
I feel bad for our viewers that normally get to watch. We get actual replays this time with the big video scoreboard here in the stadium. Featherly on to do the extra point here. Good snap again. Good hold. Jake's kick is up and right down the pipe for a 14-0 lead. So good things from the Horses so far, Schmitty.
Exactly how the Warhorse coaching staff would have wanted to draw it up, I'm sure. 2 offensive possessions, 2 scores, and a big defensive stop. Now, let's keep the energy up. We got a long way to go in this game. It's only 5:54 to go here in this first quarter. So, no looking back. Got to keep going forward.
We'll be right back, guys.
Security State Bank is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse football broadcast. Security State Bank has served 7 locations around South Texas since 1925. Located in Pearsall, Pleasanton, Devine, Natalia, and now Cashville. Security State Bank's hours of business varies from location to location. Please visit our website, www.securitystbk.com, or call us at 830-663-2801 to check on a location nearest to you. Security State Bank, serving South Texas.
All right, we're back here. Buccaneer Stadium, Warhorses by district action, up 14-0 over Raymondville Bearcats. Featherly on to do the kicking once again here. This is going to be a high, deep kick. It's going to be fielded at the 9-yard line. Again, return left for the Bearcats, trying to get outside. They're going to be corralled around the 25-yard line.
Excellent job by the Warhorse defense. This time they tried to set up that same wall over there to the left. Christian Gerlach said, no, not this time. I fooled me once, not going to fool me twice.
So 1st and 10 here for the Bearcats. Ball is marked at the 26-yard line. Great coverage there by the Warhorse kick team.
Oh, absolutely was. Let's see if the Warhorse defense line can't dominate as they did on the first Bearcat possession.
2 receivers right for the Bearcats, 1 left. Shotgun again for Cantu. Motion Armendez back into the backfield here. That's a low snap handoff. Armendez left side. He's going to be hit. Still on his feet, though, as he drives past the 30-yard line. And he's going to be out to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like he's got out to the 32-yard line, so a good run, but there was some green grass for him to get through. And as Coach Villa talked about in his interview, he's a shifty runner, and when he gets out there in space, the Warhorses did a good job of corralling him and getting him on the ground before he could really get that motor rolling.
Gain of 6 on the play. We will call it 2nd down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Well, no, gain of 5. We'll go 2nd down and 5. Hey, I can start lying again because nobody can see it unless they're watching the other broadcast.
Well, if they're watching the other one. Warhorses shift. Uh-oh, we got a little movement, false start.
Interesting formation there for the Bearcats. It looked like they were going to go Wildcat with Armendez in the backfield. They shifted 3 of their up backs that were close to the line of scrimmage. When that happened, the Warhorses came all over as well, but I think the left tackle for the Bearcats jumped as well.
That he did, and the Warhorses were right there to let him know that he did make that faux pas. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty, and the yardage gained is now lost. And we're being up second and about 9. Probably 9.5, really, because I guess they got about 5.5 on that first carry.
Yep.
But
about 4.5 minutes left to go in the first here. Again, Armendez is going to be line up as the quarterback, a little wildcat here. This is going to be direct snap to him. A little reverse as he's trying to go to Smith, back to the left side, and they're going to have some room here.
He dropped
and
the ball.
On
he
the
dropped
ground.
the ball.
Warhorses have it at the 40-yard line. Great play there by the Warhorse defense, pursuing from behind and stripping the football there, Smitty.
That's right. Looked like Xavier Martinez maybe got his hand on it, and looked like Jared Fernandez was the one that actually fell on that ball, or it could have been Ethan Santos. It's hard to see. They're all the way across the way from us. And like we talked about, there were a host of Warhorses on that play, trailing that play. So good things happen when hats get to the ball, and proof is there.
Tell you what, that's what Coach Villa was talking about being disciplined and seeing, trusting your eyes instead of all flowing with the ball with Armendez. Warhorses have it here at the 40-yard line of the Bearcats. This is going to be handoff Contreras, left side on a little jet sweep. Hurdles a man, still on his feet as he's going to be inside the 35-yard line, down to the 34, gain of 6 on the play.
Nice run by Justin. And again, I can't say enough. I wish the people could see it. I can't say enough about what this offensive line is doing and the holes that they're creating, for the 6-yard gain. The Warhorses are getting chunk yardage on most possessions, on most plays from scrimmage.
Hack's going to be in the gun this time. 2 receivers right. That's going to be Burford and Contreras. Hack looking to throw flag down on the play, though. It looks like they're going to get the Horses for a false start.
They did. Got the Horses for a little early start. It'll back them up 5 yards. So kind of as we said a minute ago, all the yardage gained is lost. Going to bring up about 2nd and 9 for the Horses. 3:50 and counting here to go in the first quarter. Warhorses up 14-0. And like I said, fantastic start, Jimbo.
Really is. Warhorses coming away with that turnover last possession. 3rd possession here for the Horses. This is going to be Contreras split left, Burford wide right. Hack's in the gun. This is going to be Hack with the keep up the middle. He's going to be back out towards the 35-yard line, brought down right at it. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 here.
3rd and about 5. Nice run by Hack. A great fake to Justin with those 3 in the backfield. That's a lot of stuff for the defense to watch. So nice job by Coach Wells mixing this thing up. Great job by Coach Rotremel's line up there. Just totally blowing people off the ball, though.
All right, pistol formation this time for the Horses. His buddy's going to line up behind Hack in the gun. Burford split wide left. This is going to be a pass. This is going to be a screen to Burford. That ball is incomplete. It is a little bit too high, and Burford had some green grass in front of him if he'd have come down with that.
Boy, he did. We had who did we have out there? Brummage and Seal?
Well,
Jeffrey?
Yeah, Jeffrey out there,
They were both out there, and there was room for him to go if he caught that ball with those 2 blockers and just a little bit high. Looks like Hack's over here getting a play, and down around the 35-yard line. Looks like the Warhorses are thinking about going for it. They are taking a little bit of time getting this in, and makes me wonder if we're not going to get a timeout before this play actually gets run. We're down under 10 at 6-5.
Here come the Warhorses. They're going to come to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to try to draw him off. They get him to jump. Hack snaps it, and he is out. They're going to blow this play dead, but it looked like the Warhorses rushed to the line. Hard count by Hack. And it looked like the Bearcats jumped there, Smitty.
I think they did. I think he got him to jump. It was a great job. Coach Gomez was just about to go and call that timeout, and Hack drew him off sides. Excellent job by the Horses of knowing the role. You know what Hack's going to do, and they held. They were disciplined.
And how smart is that against a team that doesn't have a lot of game reps?
Right.
Right? You've got a big 4th and 5. You're down 14 already. You know the Bearcats are going to be aggressive. Great call by the Warhorse staff there.
Absolutely.
All right, Hack back under center here. Double wing set for the Horses. This is going to be Contreras, little jet sweep. He's through crease out to the 20. Good block there. 1 man to beat at the 10. Dives for the pylon, and they are going to mark him just short.
Well,
they're going to get together.
They're talking, Jim. It's a touchdown.
Hey, Justin did a great job. He reached out, dove with the ball, hit the pylon, stayed in bounds. Touchdown, Warhorses.
It's interesting up here, Jimbo. You could see him when he got to about the 3-yard line. You could see him taking the ball from the holding it at 3 points of contact and pulling out with 2 hands. He knew what he was going to do and dive for that pylon.
Yeah, great job there, senior Justin Contreras, diving for the touchdown there. So Warhorses up 20-0 here. Featherly on again. Good snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. 21-0 here. Warhorses with 2:26 left to go in the first. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All right, we're back here. Nice little UIL spot there, run. Part of our agreement with UIL to be able to radio broadcast these playoff games. Feathery's kick is going to be deep. It's going to drive Raymondville back. Unfortunately, that ball took a left-handed turn, bounced out of bounds, and that was fixing to be trouble for the Bearcats.
I tell you what, Amadeus right there. Amadeus, he thought about catching that ball, and right at the last minute decided to pull his hands back in and not get it caught. Now, Coach Gomez and Coach Villa down there having a little talk with the officials, saying they think it might have gone off his hands, but the officials are not buying that. But it was close.
No, that fell on deaf ears close there. So due to the penalty, ball going out of bounds on the free kick, that will be assessed. The ball will be at the 30-yard line here for the Bearcats. So 1st and 10 for them. They're going to be shotgun with Cantu in the gun here. Motion coming across. Armendez behind him. This is going to be pitched back to Zaravian. Out of bounds after a gain of 2. Again, a good pursuit by the Warhorse D.
Absolutely. Warhorses, they cannot do anything up the middle, Jimbo. Everything's got to be on the edge. It's got to be a stretch play. And then the Warhorses are doing a good job of covering out there. Coach Villa calling his defense and getting those boys to trust what they're seeing.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. We weren't on the air. We were listening to Coach Gomez's interview. This young man's about the same size as Buddy Santos. He's not really, doesn't seem to be one to really try to get the ball between the tackles, likes to get outside, and Warhorse has done a good job corralling him. Trips right here for Raymondville. They're going to look to throw. This is going to be slip and go. They're trying to throw this deep. Dishman on the coverage, and he's going to knock it away. Nearly comes down with the pick. Looked like they were trying to run a little slip screen, and then they just sent the blocker on up the field.
And Colin Dishman did an excellent job. Trusted his practice, trusted his reads, went with the receiver down the field, and was right there and had that ball almost secured.
Really well played by the senior Dish.
In fact, that was Justin Smith that was the intended receiver, and he became a defensive back trying to strip it from Dish to save the interception. So that's going to bring up 3rd and relatively long, 7 yards.
Here we go. Cantu is going to be in the gun. Motion coming across, little option, little pitch back to number 7. This is Armendez trying to get outside. He's going to cut back in. He's got first down yardage brought down at the 43-yard line. A little misdirection there by Raymondville, and that's going to result in a first down.
Yeah, caught the Warhorses a little off guard at one time. I don't think they trusted the read, didn't hold the back over there, didn't stay deeper than the deepest player on the backside, and as a result, the first down was made. You know, we talked a while ago too, Jimbo, about Zarabian, and he'll line up everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to line up in the near slot here. Again, shotgun formation, trips right, motion coming, and that's going to be quarterback keep, Cantu, right side. He is going to be hit at the 45-yard line. Gang tackle by the Warhorses after a gain of, 3 there as the ball gets out to the 46.
I started to count maroon hats around the ball and then quickly realized it would be easier to count the hats that weren't around the ball because there was 9 maroon helmets around that one back with the ball. Yep. And I see the coaches down there talking to the line judge on our side, and I would agree with them. They put a man in motion, and that was a crack.
Yeah, it was the old school crack back there.
And I'm pretty sure that's not allowed in the game anymore, but not called.
2-by-2 here for Raymondville. 2 receivers split each direction. Cantu alone in the backfield. Motion is going to bring Armendez back right up the middle, and he is going to be hit by Gerlach at the 45-yard line of the Warhorses. That's another first down for the Bearcats as it gets out to the 43-yard line.
Probably going to be the last play of the first quarter, Jimbo. We got 11 seconds, 10 now, and they're going to roll the clock as the chains move, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter with your Warhorses leading 21-0.
We'll be right back.
Thompson Houston Real Estate was established in 2012 and is located at 703 West Hondo Avenue in Devine, Texas. They are available 24/7 at 830-663-1113, or you can find them online at www.thompsonhouston.com. They are your local real estate experts. Thompson Houston Real Estate, making things happen.
Medina Glass is a commercial and automotive glass company who specializes in a variety of projects, including residential, auto, and commercial glass. Give them a call at 830-665-5817. 830-665-5817.
All right, we're back here at Buccaneer Stadium. Start of the second quarter, 21-0 Warhorses. Raymondville, though, with the ball at the 43-yard line of the Warhorses. They're going to hand off left side up the middle, gain past the 40 to the 36-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play, 7 on the play for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that was Justin Smith that time with the ball for the Bearcats. And a nice little crease for him to get through. Bearcats trying to mix it up, but there's really only those 3 boys that get the ball.
Yep. All right. Well, here come the Bearcats to the line. Cantu is going to be by himself in the gun. Trips right, 2 receivers to the left. Armendez is going to be the handoff, little jet sweep action, trying to cut it up. He's going to be hit. Not much doing there on 2nd and 3. Looks like it's going to be gain of 2 maybe. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And I believe that was Peyton Carr with the tackle right there. Peyton catching him from behind as he tried to pick his way through on that jet sweep, and Carr ran him down from the backside, made a good tackle. 3rd and a short 1, maybe. And I'm guessing, Jimbo, you're in 4-down territory if you're the Bearcats.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, unless it's a big loss on the play here. 2 backs in the backfield with Cantu, 2 receivers split right. This is going to be handoff right up the middle. Armendez is going to bounce it outside. Armendez out to the 15-10. He's going to be to the corner of the end zone, and he'll be in for the Bearcat touchdown.
Nice job by Armendez with the cutting that ball outside. The Warhorses had that stopped up the middle, thinking it was just going to be the straight dive play, and he just stopped on a dime, broke it outside, and was able to get in the end zone.
So the touchdown for the Bearcats here cuts the score 21-6. They're having some issues trying to get the right personnel onto the field here.
I think they're trying to find a kicking tee. They are
there it
calling
is.
for it's coming out. They're 17, 16, 15. They're going to have to rush this. And, in a game like this, you don't want to rush the PAT.
All right. Good snap, good hold. The kick is going to be low, and it is going to be no good. That was Braden Robles doing the kicking duties. So extra point attempt, no good. Warhorses lead 21-6 here with 10:36 left to go in the second quarter.
Jimbo, that's one of those things. You've only played one game this year. There's a lot of the little details, the little things that you don't think about that come up, and that could be a huge one right there. Warhorse is still with a nice lead, but if this game gets close, how big does that not being prepared with knowing where the kicking tee was come into play?
Right. You don't want to chase points, especially in a playoff game, right? You don't want to get behind by missing an extra point or something like that. So, yeah, definitely some rust there shown by the Bearcats. So good response by Raymondville. Warhorses are going to get it back here. Let's see what the Warhorses do here with their possession in the second quarter.
That's right. 10:36 and left in the second quarter. Warhorses up 21-6. Got to like the way that Warhorse offense has been chugging along. The line has just been dominant.
Yeah, it really has. You know, and is this a point where, you know, how much has Raymondville worked on special situations, you know, like if you need an onside kick later in a game or something like that?
Or do they try an onside kick early in the game?
Right,
you know?
Which I don't think you do, but, you know, what do I know? I'm up here, not down on the sidelines, that's for sure.
That's right. That's right. But, you know, Bob didn't say onside kick, but I'd watch the onside kick just in case, Bob.
Robles is going to kick this one high and short. It is going to be mishandled by the Horses. Burford's going to pick it up at the 23-yard line. Finds a little bit of a crease, brought down at the 26 by several Bearcats there. So Warhorses will have it here. It looks like they're going to mark him down at the 25. So 1st and 10 from the 25 to start the second quarter here.
Probably about a 4-yard return for Burford right there. And the two Warhorses, you know, we talk about communication and some of the other stuff we do. That kick was just kind of in no man's land between the two Warhorses, and they didn't communicate, kind of bumped into each other, and as a result, the ball hit the ground. Burford did a great job of picking it up and getting the 4 yards, but, you know, that could have been ugly.
Hack under center here. 1st and 10 for the Horses, ball at the 25. Handoff is going to be Santos. Spin move at the line of scrimmage where he's hit. Be brought down, maybe a gain of 1. Not much doing there for the Warhorses.
Nice job by Buddy with the spin move. That was one of the very few times that Bearcat line has won the line of scrimmage, and Buddy just really didn't have anywhere to go on that play.
Shout out real quick to Michael and Brandy Sorrell and their girls. They are tuned in tonight watching the Warhorse, or listening, watching and listening to the Warhorse give it their best here. Twins left for the Horses, one receiver right, shotgun pistol. Hack is going to hand off. Again, nothing doing there as the Bearcats stuffed that one.
Yeah, Buddy Santos was the ball carrier again. There was just no place for Buddy to go. Tried to run it over the left side, over Brummage, and there was just nowhere to go. That Coach Gomez talked about the defensive line for Raymondville, and that their right side, Warhorse left side, there's some pretty big boys down there, Jimbo.
Yep, 3rd down and 9 here for the Warhorses as Hack gets the play from Coach Wells, comes out. Warhorses break the huddle here, 12 on the play clock. Hack's going to be in the gun. Buddy's going to be beside him. 2 receivers right, 1 left. This is going to be Hack looking to throw. He is going to throw. That is going to be incomplete as it is off Mason Burford's hands and off of a Bearcat defender, number 2, Arturo Sayas.
That was lucky. That ball looked like it bounced. When it bounced off of Mason, it bounced right at Almendares, and fortunately, he was not ready for that hot potato as it came zipping through there.
So that will bring up 4th down for the Horses, the incomplete pass. Had it been complete, it would have been enough for a 1st down. Instead, the Warhorse punt team is on. Contreras will do the punting here for the Warhorses.
Almendares back on his 40-yard line awaiting the punt.
Here comes a rush by the Bearcats. Low kick. That ball is going to be out of bounds after about 15 yards there. So ball is going to be marked at the 38-yard line of the Warhorses. I don't know if there was some pressure and got a touch on that, or if it was just kind of a rush kick by Justin. But
I don't know if they got a touch on it, Jimbo, but there was a lot of pressure, and he did have to rush it because he had 3 Bearcats in his face when he finally did get to kick that ball.
So 1st and 10 here. They're trying to get the chains situated. They're kind of going the wrong direction. Sorry there, Cameron. Got Cameron working our scoreboard for us again tonight. Matt gets a little bit of a night off tonight. He's been all over the stadium checking out the technology here.
It is not a night off. He's doing recon.
He is.
We have Matt doing recon as to how can we pull this off in the near future.
So,
which would be awesome.
Yes, it would be. 38-yard line for the Bearcats of the Horses. This is going to be motion across. Cantu in the gun. No backs back there. He's going to throw it. This is Armendariz. He is going to catch it at the 40-yard line, still on his feet there, and brought down at the 41. That's going to be a loss of 2 on the play as they mark him down at the 40.
He tried to take that screen inside. Buddy Santos right there to meet him and greet him and push him back to the 40-yard line. Great job by the Warhorses. They had that screen sniffed out all the way.
It's interesting having the coaches beside us, too. You can hear all their chatter when they see the personnel groupings coming in.
Yeah, what to look for.
Yep, 2nd and 12 here. Ball at the 40-yard line. Need to get to the 28. This is going to be a handoff. Nothing doing there. Pressure by the Horses, and that is going to be a huge loss on the play.
Jared Fernandez right there to stop Justin Smith as he tried to, I don't know, Jimbo, if they were going to try to run a reverse.
I think they were going to try to do another reverse.
I tell you what, if they were, the Warhorse had both of those sniffed out because each back had at least 2 Warhorses there waiting for him. So huge defensive stand thus far by the Warhorses. Brings up a long 3rd and 20-ish.
3rd and 20 here. Trips to the left side for the Bearcats. 1 receiver to the right side. Armendariz is going to be in the backfield. No, that's Smith in the backfield. Cantu looking to throw. Here comes pressure by the Horses. He's going to be hit, and he is going to get away from it. He is going to throw it completed at the 30-yard line down to the 25. The Warhorses had Cantu twice, and he escaped and made the pass.
And we talked about Cantu. That's the one we talked about. Cantu is a player we talked about down on the field. He's a big quarterback, 6'3", 6'4", maybe 6'4", 6'5", 200 plus, and he is a strong load to bring down. Somehow got away, got the pass off in a scramble drill by the receiver, and they were able to pick up the needed yardage for the first down.
Warhorses had a chance at him. Missed opportunity there. Yep. So here comes another Wildcat formation. Motion by all 3 backs in the backfield. Armendariz is going to take off right side, trying to find a hole. He has one past the 20-yard line down to the 17. Looks like that's a gain of about 8 on the play.
Tough little formation where the 3 men went in motion, and as soon as they get set, he snaps the ball and runs right behind them. Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Warhorses are calling the timeout here, so we're going to take the break with them. We'll be back here in a minute.
Honey, what are you doing?
AC's broke. I'm cooling off.
Well, why don't you just call the AC guys?
Which AC guys?
The AC guys.
Which ones?
The AC guys.
Which AC guys you talking about?
The AC guys.
Tell me which ones to call.
Call those AC guys.
Which ones?
The AC Guys are proud supporters of your Devine Warhorses and Arabians athletic teams and are a local family-owned business that caters to all your residential and light commercial needs. Call the AC Guys today.
The Grass Yard, a premium sod grower in South Texas, specializing in the sale and installation of sod. The Grass Yard also provides landscaping services along with tree sales and installation. Open to the public, visit them at 1484 South Highway 46 in New Braunfels, or call 830-626-3444. The Grass Yard, from our backyard to yours.
All right, we're back here. 2nd down and 2. Looks like quads to the right for Raymondville. Armendariz is going to be back in the Wildcat. Looks like the Warhorses are going to burn another timeout as everybody lined up on the right side.
They had a guy, and I know why they called the timeout, Jimbo. That
man uncovered.
Number 3, Braden Robles, was standing over here right next to the Warhorse sideline, and there was nobody guarding him because everybody went over to that quads that you were talking about. You know, step away for a timeout while we're here?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll be right back.
Stop by and visit Richard Ramirez at Brown Chevrolet in Devine. A family-owned and operated business, Brown Chevrolet has served Devine in the South Texas area since 1966. To Richard, family is everything. Trust, commitment, and caring. And that's what you'll get from him and his 16 years of experience. Drop in and let Richard and Brown Chevrolet help you with your car buying needs. But more importantly, let Richard treat you like family.
he would have never made it back.
All right, we're back here. Quads right, one receiver left. Got a Wildcat formation. Number 7 is going to keep it. Armendariz, and he's going to split the gap to the end zone. Touchdown by Zaravian Armendariz.
Wow, that was an interesting set, an interesting run play where quads to the right, bring that motion. The motion man almost runs into the snap, and somehow he stops, and Armendariz managed just to get the snap, and then there's a hole there that, Jimbo, I think we could have made it through.
Yeah, they definitely had the Warhorses spread out there. So offense stays on the field here for the Bearcats as they have cut it to 21-12.
And they're chasing points now, so got to go for 2 here.
Cantu in the gun, 2 backs. He is going to roll to his right, looking to throw. Throws back across.
Great
that ball is going to be broken up.
Gabriel Esquivel.
Good job by Gabriel Esquivel as that pass was intended for number 14, Aaron Rivera. And that'll be an unsuccessful 2-point attempt.
Excellent job. And I tell you what, you talked about it. Well, we were at break when we talked about it. When you get in that position where you have to chase points like that, Jimbo, it's tough.
Yeah, it really is. And we'll talk about it when we come back. 6:40 left to go. Warhorses lead 21-12.
Hi there, it's Marcus and Ken Buckner from Markin Media Co. here in Devine. We exist to help you create, collaborate, celebrate. We build and manage websites, handle your graphic design and printing needs, and manage social media and Google advertising. Our space is your space. Markin also offers hourly party rentals, co-working with super fast Wi-Fi so you can get your work done, and a music recording studio. Let's create, collaborate, celebrate. Give us a call or come by and see us.
Markin Media Co. proudly supports Devine Athletics.
All right, we're back here, Buccaneer Stadium. By-district playoff action, Raymondville Bearkats, the Devine Warhorses. Warhorses lead this one 21-12. Bearcats to do the kicking here with 6:40 left.
Interesting set, Jimbo.
In the second? I need to keep saying that.
Yeah, in the second quarter. 6:40 to go in the second quarter here. Warhorses looking to receive the kickoff.
This is going to be a kick on the ground. It's going to get back to the second level of the Warhorses, picked up at the 25-yard line. And that's Ethan Santos with the return. He's going to be brought down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by Ethan. That ball was squiv kick on the ground. It wasn't really like they were trying to kick it onside, just make it hard to handle. And Warhorses did a good job. It basically like a ground ball coming right to Ethan back there. He did a good job. I guess Coach B has been working on him on those ground balls.
Yeah.
And scooped it right up and got a few yards. So the Warhorses take over at their 29-yard line.
All right, here come the horses. This is going to be Contreras, little wildcat of the Warhorses of their own. Here comes Contreras up the middle. He is going to be past the 35 to the 38-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play.
Nice little wrinkle by the Warhorses right there. And that's the second or third one we've seen. And, there's always a little bit of something they've been working on in practice all the time. Don't talk about it in the pregames, and and then you see it and you're like, oh wow, that was a nice little wrinkle there, and that was a good example of one.
Second down and 6 here for the horses. Hack's going to be in the gun. Buddy Santos beside him. Trips to the left. Motion coming. This is Contreras. Fake to Contreras. Hack's looking to throw. He's got time. Trying to throw across the field. Incomplete, and it's probably best that it is. Because there were 3 linemen of the Warhorses down past the 50-yard line there.
Yes, I think that was initially set up to be a screen to Buddy. And that's who almost made the catch. Now, Buddy did have room to run, but you're right, Jimbo. I think that would have definitely been lineman down the field had that pass been completed. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Warhorses. Ball resting at their own 37-yard line.
Yep, trips right for the horses here. Hack's going to be in the gun. Buddy Santos behind him. Hack rolling right, looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to throw that. That's going to be intercepted.
That's coming back. That's going to go to the house. That's going to be a pick six.
That is going to be a touchdown for the Bearcats.
That's going to be a pick six.
Number 6, Nathan Mungia with the pick 6, but there is a flag down on the play at the 30-yard line.
And that flag was thrown right in the area. It looked like a shot to Oh, no. That is not what I expected to see.
That was a hold on the Warhorses?
They actually called a chop block on the Warhorses, a high-low contact, where the defender was engaged high, and then somebody chops him low. It looked like roughing the passer. Hack just got hammered. He got hit right in the head, which is absolutely not a legal play, but the flag was thrown for something else, and that pick six is going to stand, and that's going to get us a lot closer, Jimbo, at 21-18.
Yeah.
We're going to have a timeout, looks like, by the Bearcats as they're trying to set something up. I guess they're going to go for two again and try to get it within one.
I don't know. We'll see when we come back. This is Warhorse football.
Stop by Mag's Place in Devine, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian athletics. Mag's Place, a boutique shop featuring products from John Hart, Mud Pie, Simplified Soaps, Scent Chips, and many more. Located at 200 East College, stop by and visit anytime. Or give them a call, 830-663-8077.
All right, here we come back for the two-point conversion. We've got trips to the left side for the Bearcats. Cantu is going to be in the gun. Looks like Smith's going to be in the backfield with him. Tight end to the right side here.
I was just going to say, I'm still in a little bit of that. I heard the coaches calling down there to watch that tight end on the right.
It's going to be Cantu, left side, big hole. He is going to be in untouched for the two-point conversion. So we've got a one-point game here as the Warhorses lead this one 21-20.
Hey, Jimbo, that setup for you Tech fans out there, I don't know if y'all are being able to watch this live stream, but they had those big old wide splits, like back when Mike Leach used to coach at Tech, and he basically just ran right through one of those big wide splits, spread out the defense a little bit, opened up the hole, and got himself a lane to run through to get into the end zone. And like I said, Jason Cantu is a horse. He's a big old guy to bring down, so you don't want to give him any extra head of steam to get going.
Yeah, so one-point game here. Warhorses lead 21-20. All the momentum on the side of the Bearcats right now. 5:45 left to go here in the first half.
Warhorses had the mow in the first quarter. Looks like the Bearcats have the mow thus far in the second. But, Jimbo, I feel a turn of the tide. Warhorses going to get a good run back on this play right here. Let's get it to Dubose. What do you say?
I like it. I like the way you're thinking there, Schmitty. Braden Robles is to do the kicking here for Raymondville. This is going to be another ground ball. That is going to be fielded by Upback. That is going to be Burford, I believe.
That is Mason Burford.
Great
move by Mason Burford.
He's at the 50, 40-yard line, 30, 20.
Don't hit him.
And Burford is taking it to the house for the Warhorse touchdown.
How about that for a call shot, son?
Well, there's always a first.
You know what? That's one in a row.
I'll tell you what, that run back was as hot as sriracha sauce right there, Schmitty.
Woo! You got to like that sriracha sauce, Jimbo.
I do, Schmitty.
I know you do.
I'll tell you what, I like that run back by Burford.
Wow.
He kind of slow played that, got in behind some guys after he picked it up off the ground, and he took it to the house.
He did. He let the blockers get out there in front of him. That ball kind of bounced around a little bit. Great job. Great effort. Veteran play by a senior. And, we didn't even talk about how big the special teams can be in a game like this.
You're exactly right. Featherly's kick is up, and it is good. So the Warhorses with the answer there and gaining the momentum back. 5:31 left to go here, up 28-20. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a minute.
Locally owned and operated by a proud Devine graduate, Friendly Glens is here to serve our community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We do what needs to be done to clear the roadways and make it safe for you and your family. Friendly Glens Auto Sales and Towing, proud supporters of Devine Athletics. Jackwagon Coatings is a proud supporter of Devine Athletics. Jackwagon offers powder coating, Cerakote, CNC metal designs, and sandblasting for all sizes of projects, both residential and commercial. Call Rob, 210-459-3426, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
All right, so what turned out to the Warhorses getting out early. The Bearcats have answered. Warhorses respond. Looks like we're in store for a shootout here tonight.
Well, it looks like a great, but hey, this is South Texas high school football playoff, Jim, playoff atmosphere, and boy, are we feeling it. Both these teams really came to play. Both teams throwing haymakers at each other.
5:31 left to go here. 28-20 Warhorses lead here.
Featherly to do the kickoff
kicking
honors.
And here comes Jake. This is going to be a high kick. It is going to be fielded at the 23-yard line. And the Warhorse special teams is going to be there to bring down Devin Carrera at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line.
Yep, nice high kick. Gave the kick coverage a good chance to get there. And you know what? A little confusion again where they haven't had a lot of kickoffs apparently. And those two Bearcats kind of ran into each other, Jimbo. And, you know, you're just waiting for something like that to turn into a turnover. You know, we already saw the confusion lead to a missed PAT. So
right,
anything can happen.
All right, so here come the Bearcats. They're going to go 2 receivers split each direction. Cantu is going to be in the gun. Armendariz is going to be in motion to the right side. They're going to fake it to him. Cantu's going to take off. He is going to be hit and brought down there. Gain of 1. Looked like the Warhorses nearly had him in the backfield.
Yeah, great job by Christian Gerlach getting over there, getting making the stop for I don't even think it's a 1 yard gain. More like a half-yard gain, like 9.5 yards to go for the first down.
Cameron, do we have a 9.5 yard button on there? Oh, we do not. Okay. I was hoping to see if we did. Do we have the 51-yard line on there? Because sometimes we get to the 51-yard line when I'm calling the game like this.
We have said that before.
2 receivers split each direction again for the Bearcats. 2nd down and 9. 4:40 left to go here in the second quarter. That ball is on the ground. Cantu is going to throw it away. He was on a knee as he was trying to pick that up.
Jimbo, that's what I thought too. I thought I saw the same thing, but nobody seemed to see it except for us.
Well, we do have the best seats in the house up here.
We do.
It was 27, 28 steps. What'd they tell us? 32 steps coming up here?
Jim, it was 142 steps by the time I got up and down here twice. Hey, check this out. They got the rolling beverage cart going down the front row. They got a candy cart. They need to bring that up 72 steps.
Up here, guys. Up here, guys. All right, 3rd down and 9 here after the incomplete pass. Cantu in the gun is looking to throw, and pressure coming. He's going to throw this deep. He has a man. That is going to be Armendariz. Again, he's at the 30, 20-yard line, and he's going to take this one to the house. That'll be a touchdown. No flags on the play.
Jimbo, I'm looking back there. I don't see any flags, and he just laid that ball up, threw it across the field, and just floated it out there into space and let Armendariz run underneath it. And the Warhorses were there. They let Armendariz get out in front of them. And, hey, I'm assuming we're probably going to go for 2 to try to tie this thing up as like I said, haymaker after haymaker is thrown by each of these 2 teams. 2 quality clubs.
28-26 here. Warhorses hold on to the 2-point lead, and, of course, the Bearcats staying on the field with their offense.
Let's see if they go with those wide splits again. Hey, the beverage cart did make it all the way up here. Look at that. Thank you,
Quads
Matthew.
to the left here, 1 receiver to the right.
They are some bigger splits. Look at that, Jimbo.
Cantu is going to be in the gun. He is going to keep it right side, being patient, trying to get to the goal line. He's
Drop the ball.
Fall forward into the end zone.
Oh, my God.
They're going to call it a touchdown. The referee on the far side signaled touchdown, then went with one hand like it might have been down, then came back with the 2 to signal touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. That ball came out. Of course, where we are, it is hard to see, but you know, there's a lot of maroon in here. But that ball looked like it came out short of the goal line, and apparently the lines judge saw it differently. Raise the hands for the converted 2-point conversion. So that will tie us up. 4:24 to go here in the second quarter. We're going to step away. We're going to stay here.
We're going to take a quick commercial. We got a 15-second one here. We'll be right back.
With the mission of continuing support for St. Joseph Catholic Church, along with the Divine community, we strive to find a way to lead men in being the faith leader in their home. Along with faith being the beginning of our mission, charity is our goal.
We are able to provide scholarships to students, support the local food bank, and state charities. Knights of Columbus, Council 5192.
All right, we're back here. 28-28. All tied up with 4:24 left to go here in the second quarter.
And wow, Jimbo. Yeah. All you can say is wow.
That is it. Robles to do the kicking again here. This ball is going to be pooched and caught at the 25-yard line. Ethan Santos, left side. He is going to be hit by the Bearcats at the 35-yard line, brought down there at the 37 as he falls forward. So Warhorses will take over there.
They are consistent kicking that ball to our left side over there to Burford and to Ethan Santos. But I don't know if I'd kick it back to Burford after what he did to me on the last one.
Well, they definitely didn't kick the ground ball again.
No, they did not kick. They went for the line drive, and Ethan was right there to handle the line drive. The Warhorses taking over. 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
Pistol formation for Hack. Double wing. Hack's going to keep it here. He is going to be hit and brought down after, well, really no gain. Looks like the original line of scrimmage there.
That's about all he made. The Bearcat defense really stiffening their necks here, Jimbo, and not much treading for the Warhorses up the middle.
Yeah, it looks like the Bearcats sending a lot of pressure coming off the edge.
Yeah.
Hack trying to get upfield there, a little bit slow developing there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Horses. Contreras split wide right, Burford wide left. Hack in the pistol, looking to throw. He is going to throw this. Caught by Buddy Santos, screen, left side, lots of room. Buddy's out to the 40-yard line, cuts back, and it brought down there at the 39. And that was a great play. That ball was tipped initially. Great concentration by Buddy.
Absolutely. That ball could have gone anywhere off the tip, and Buddy Santos focused, zeroed in on it, made the catch, and had a huge gain for the Warhorses down to the 39-yard line. And, wow, that could have been a play that went the other way after that ball got tipped, Jimbo.
So 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the half. Hack in the gun, Buddy to his right. One receiver split. Here comes motion by Contreras. He's got it. Nope, Hack up the middle. And he is going to be hit after a gain of 2, brought down there at the 7-yard line.
About 37. I tell you what, Jimbo, we talk about this just about every game, but Hack's ball handling skills are through the roof. They're running right at us. I thought Justin had it.
I did too.
But Hack managed to get it pulled out and keep it. Got the short gain, and the Warhorses will continue on their way.
So 2nd down and 8 here. Clock runs with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You can see there on the screen. This isn't going to be good. Motion by 2 backs, Ethan and Justin at the same time. That play is going to be called dead, as it is a legal procedure penalty on the Horses.
Some of the things we talked about in the last couple of games, Jimbo, is getting behind the chains. And, you know, those kind of penalties, those kind of little mistakes right there put you behind the chains. 2nd and what's that, Cameron, about 13?
2nd and 13, I would say. Well, I can look down and see it now. Yep. Important drive here for the Horses. Remember, Raymondville deferred their option. They'll get the ball first in the second half.
That's a good point. With 2:18 to go, good chance to run the clock out here in the first half.
All right, here comes Hack. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to have that one deflected as he's trying to get that out to Burford. Incomplete. So 3rd and long coming for the Horses.
Jimbo, on almost every passing attempt, Hack has just been under pressure. He has not seen this kind of pressure, as they're just flooding through that line on the and some of it's by design. On a couple of those screens plays, I mean, that is by design. On that particular play right there, that was not by design. He just had no place to go with the ball. They're getting their hands up in the passing lanes and deflecting balls. So I'm sure that's some adjustments that they're going to talk about. Coach Rotrammel and the line will work on at the halftime.
Trips right here for the Horses. Hack looking to throw, and that ball is going to be behind Contreras. Would have been short of the first down anyways, but incomplete passes. Justin had a little bit of room there. So 2:04 clock stops on the incomplete pass. We're going to try to get a halftime interview ready. We've got Coach Hannah Thompson, head cross-country coach. I think she's going to come up, if we can talk her up, coming up all these steps, to talk about her cross-country kiddos. And speaking of that, we've got 3 going to state, so shout out to those kids. Hopefully we'll get to talk about them a lot during halftime here. Warhorses break the huddle. They're going to send 2 receivers to the right side. That's going to be Burford and Contreras. Hack is going to be in the gun. Fake to the motion man. Hack's looking to throw. This ball is going to be deep for Contreras. Goes up for it. Knocked away, though, as that was Armendariz back on defense. Incomplete pass, so that will turn the ball over, and the Bearcats will get it here at the 42-yard line.
Jimbo, kind of pretty good field position for the Bearcats. You know, up near midfield at the 42-yard line, their own 42-yard line, but a minute 58 to go, and a big opportunity for the Warhorse defense to step up and get a stop because, like you said, the Bearcats will get the ball in the second half.
So Wildcat formation here as Armendariz is going to be in the backfield. He's going to come left side. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, gains maybe 2, and he will be blown dead there as forward progress is stopped. So 2nd and 8 upcoming.
Another time where the Warhorses had 9 hats on the ball. And we've seen that several times today, and that's kind of been the MO. When the Warhorses get the hats to the ball, good things happen for the defense.
Cantu in the gun, trips to the right side here for Raymondville. 1 receiver to the right. Little motion coming, little pitch pass forward. This is number 3, Robles, and he is going to be brought down. Loss on the play. Looks like he'll be a loss of 2 there. Raymondville is going to call a timeout here with 1 minute and 16 seconds left to go in the half. We're going to take this timeout with them. We'll be back here in a moment. This is Warhorse football.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Hungry? If so, stop by RJ's, a family-owned and operated business since 2019 where all food is made to order. RJ's proudly supports the Warhorses, Arabians, Colts, and Phillies. Open Monday through Friday from 11 to 7. Stop by at 205 State Highway 132 North in Devine or call 830-521-9967.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 10. Pressure coming by the Horses, and they're going to get there as Cantu is going to be down all the way back at the 28-yard line.
They were hit by several Warhorses. Colin Dishman finally cleaning him up, squaring him up, and planting him on his back. It was a heck of a form tackle by Dishman. And he was, like I said, the second Warhorse back in there. We have a timeout called.
Good timeout by
the Warhorses. That's our last one. But the minute 5, Jimbo, that's huge.
Yes, most definitely. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a second.
The Divine Lions Club was chartered on April 24th, 1952. Being a Lion is about serving others. Their goal is about helping those less fortunate and meeting the needs within the community.
Stop by Image Matters in Devine for all your design and business needs. Offering an in-house custom artist, Image Matters handles a wide variety of products from spirit shirts and embroidery to the creation of signs and banners. Image Matters also carries a wide selection of awards, offering anything from ribbons and trophies to customized plaques. Located at 200 West Hondo, stop by and let Butch and Kim Cook and their 35 years of experience go to work for you.
All right, we're back here. 1:05 left to go. 28-28 here. Left to go in the first half, I should say. 28-28. 4th down and 24, we'll say, for the Bearcats here. Punt formation for the Bearcats.
Oh, that ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground. Pressure coming, and Bearcats are going to get it off. That ball is going to hit at the 44-yard line, take a Bearcat bounce all the way down to the 22-yard line. So not the greatest of kicks, but definitely the greatest of bounces there if you're a Bearcat fan.
Definitely had the greatest of results. I mean, you couldn't ask for that ball to take a better hop if you were a Bearcat fan. Warhorse had a great rush on him. He rushed the punt. Looked like the Warhorse was going to get the ball around the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
But not to be. However, still 54 seconds to go and several big weapons in the Warhorse backfield.
No timeouts here for the Horses.
The line is going to have to step up and give
Hack a little bit of time. Yep. Under center for Hack. Santos is going to be lined up behind him. This is going to be keep by Hack. Nothing doing there as he will be brought down at the line of scrimmage.
That kind of surprises me on first down, Jimbo, or unless they were trying to fool him a little bit with lots of blocking and Hack coming. No huddle. Hack's just going to call the play up at the line of scrimmage as the clock ticks down to
30 seconds. Hack under center. Handoff, Buddy, up the middle there. He's got some room. He's going to get outside. He's at the 30, 40-yard line, out in the midfield, 50. Brought out of bounds at the 45, but there is a flag down at the 25-yard line.
And that is thrown in the holding zone. Bearcats are seeming very happy. That was a great run, a great job on the corner by the Warhorses to spring Buddy for a, 35, 40-yard run. But it looks like it's all going to come back with a holding by the Horses as the clock's now at 19 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Raymondville does have one timeout left here, but it is still down, will remain second down.
Right, so I don't know that just one timeout will help them that much.
So after the penalty, which was downfield a bit, it is going to be second down.
Looks like about 20.
Yeah, well.
Give or take. 16,
17 yards. Trying to get it all marked off here. Officials still haven't got everything figured out yet.
They're talking to on the side.
Yeah, the officials, they're throwing us for a loop. They got the little headsets talking to each other.
Yep.
They want 9 seconds on the game clock here is what they want.
Really? That takes 10 seconds. What's the 10-second runoff for?
I don't know if it just the clock didn't.
Or maybe the clock didn't roll.
I don't know. We will find out here.
But this is probably the last play of the first half.
Yeah, Warhorses come out, trips to the right side. Hack is going to be
they rolled the gun. They rolled it.
Yeah, Hack's looking to throw. That ball is going to be incomplete, intended for Mason Burford.
And that's going to be clocks at 0.
Looks like it. So I think we are at halftime. We're going to double check. Yep, teams are leaving the field here.
Looks like we are. The official put the arm straight out. We're going to step away for a minute. 28. We got to let Jimbo rest. He's running out of gas. It's hot as sriracha sauce in here.
I'm telling you, it's not as a little more talking than I'm used to, but good one here at halftime. 28-28. This is Warhorse football.
Stop by and see your local Farmers Insurance agent, Rick Campsey. Rick and his staff want to help customers find the right coverage for their insurance needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by 212 North Highway 132 or give them a call, 830-665-4495. Rick Campsey and Farmers Insurance, proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. North Park Chevrolet is located right down the road off US 90 in Castroville. Come see Eric Smith and Andrew Zapata, who are local, small-town Warhorse and Arabian supporters, not big city salesmen. They have a great selection of new, pre-owned, and certified units to choose from. Contact them, Eric, 210-737-4786, or Andrew, 210-779-1212. www.npchevy.com. Land and Ranch Services in Devine is your one-stop shop for fencing and supply needs. Land and Ranch Services can do it all, from building ponds to custom fence work. They provide quality products such as Nipex tools and Lincoln welding supplies. They also sell a variety of post, wires, and other fencing materials. Land and Ranch Services. Whether you do it yourself or need it done for you, they've got you covered. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 1. Morales Realty is proud to be a sponsor for Warhorse and Arabian Athletics this year. We have and will always support our local student athletes. Morales Realty has been serving Devine and the surrounding area with real estate services for over 24 years, offering buyer and seller representation on purchases in residential, commercial, and farm and ranch properties. We also offer property management services. Broker Cindy Langley Morales, a graduate of Devine High School, and staff offers a combined experience of over 70 years in real estate. Morales Realty, where experience matters.
MP Material Haulers is proud to be the septic tank service that their community trusts. You can call them at 210-289-5890 or find them online at www.septicsystemservicedivinetexas.com. MP Material Haulers, one-stop service for all of your septic needs.
All right, we're back here. Halftime of the bi-district playoff game between the Devine Warhorses and Raymondville High School Bearcats. We are all tied up 28-28. We're trying to round up Coach Thompson, see if we can get her up the 75,000 stairs here to come talk to us about her cross-country kiddos.
Who had an awesome weekend.
Awesome. Our early part of the week even, it wasn't even the weekend. They ran their regional cross-country meet here in Corpus on Tuesday and had some great results. It looks like she's called trying to figure out where we're at here. So we're going to get her up here. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have our interview with Coach Hannah Thompson.
Morales Realty is proud to be a sponsor for Warhorse and Arabian Athletics this year. We have and will always support our local student athletes. Morales Realty has been serving Devine and the surrounding area with real estate services for over 24 years, offering buyer and seller representation on purchases in residential, commercial, and farm and ranch properties. We also offer property management services. Broker Cindy Langley Morales, a graduate of Devine High School, and staff offers a combined experience of over 70 years in real estate. Morales Realty, where experience matters.
Hey guys, this is Jessie from Mobile Homes Factory Direct. We have a huge selection of homes in stock that are ready to be moved today. We are slashing prices on all these homes, so along with our easy financing options, we can get you into your dream home ASAP.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All right, back here, halftime, 28-28, Warhorses and the Bearcats. Very entertaining game. And speaking of entertaining, we're joined by
our partner.
Our partner in crime here.
Our partner in crime.
Coach Hannah Thompson. And, of course, we want to talk about JV basketball. Oh, wait, no. we want to talk about cross country.
Well, of course, guys, I want JV basketball too, but yes.
Yes, yeah. JV basketball coach Hannah Thompson. But want to talk a little bit about your cross country kiddos because you've got some exciting news.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Well, first and foremost, the kids worked extremely hard this season and just, I mean, it's crazy. I was kind of tallying up how many miles they've ran so far, and it was about almost like a minimum of 400 miles this season.
I haven't run 400 miles in my life.
Yeah, no, it's pretty insane. And then I'm like, oh, my God, am I too crazy? But then our parents are like, no, it's fine. But, no, the boys finished 5th overall at regionals, which is pretty crazy because if it wasn't a COVID year, the top 4 teams make it, and they're only 4 points away from the 4th place spot.
Oh,
so
wow. Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Girls got 7th overall, ran really well. And the good news is we got a freshman, Caitlin Jocelyn, senior, Brianna Boyer, and senior, Xavier Garza going to state. So 3 kids.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, three kids getting to advance to the next level. That is absolutely amazing. And especially 2 of them being seniors. Now, X got to go last year.
Yes, he did.
Which is really cool, and I'm glad he gets to go back this year. And his was kind of a no-brainer. Like, he finished.
Oh, he finished in the top. He finished, I think, 11th overall, but when they took the team out, he finished 10th. So, I mean, last year he was the last person to make it individually. And this year he, was like, oh, yeah, I'm for sure thing. Like, there was no worry about it.
He was playing high up in the ranking to make it.
Yeah, and then you've got Caitlin Jocelyn, that freshman, first time to the regional course there, and she's able to finish in advance as well.
Yeah, she finished 13th overall for girls, and I mean, just an outstanding runner. If you ever see her in person, she literally looks like a runner. Long legs, skinny, just gets up and goes. And then Brianna Boyer finished 15th overall. So
yeah, and I really want you to expand a little bit. Brianna, senior,
yes,
had a goal of getting to state, and as she's coming down the last stretch of this race.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. So last year, unfortunately, she missed it by 2 spots going to state, which kind of heartbroke her really, which I think was good for her because it kind of gave her that push this year.
Put that chip on her shoulder,
yeah,
didn't it?
Definitely. And with Caitlin being a freshman, I think that really pushed her as well because it's like, okay, I have a freshman that can push me. I'm pushing myself. She really wanted it this year, which was amazing. But as she's coming down the stretch, it's 150 meters to the finish, which is not that far, at all.
Right. After running 2 miles.
Especially after running 2 miles.
Don't forget, this is after she's run 2 miles. It's the last 150 meters.
If it's 150 meters for me, it's far. But for them, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not far at all. So Pleasanton girl is in front of her, this really great runner named Caitlin. She's made it to state every year, and she's a senior as well. So she's in front of Bree, and there's a Gonzalez girl in front of Bree as well. And at this point, I'm yelling like a maniac. Bree's mom.
I can't believe that. I cannot even believe that.
That is hard to believe. If anybody's watched a volleyball broadcast,
you go, Bree Boyer. You go, Bree Boyer.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, it's worse. But Bree's mom's next to me too, and I was like, oh my God, that's Bree. And she's like, no, Tommy, don't do this to me. And I'm like, no, that's literally your daughter. But as she's coming, I'm like, you got to kick it now. And she kind of makes her pass against Pleasanton, then makes her pass against Gonzalez. And she actually finished only 3 seconds in front of Gonzalez. So, and Bree Boyer was the last individual girl to make it to state. So, just crazy because she lost by 2 last year and then she actually beat 2 to get there this year. So, it's pretty crazy to think about it.
Well, it's always exciting to get kids to that next level. But to have a senior sell out her, what could have been her last meet, sells out, makes the push, gets there, gets the trip to state. I mean, that's the stuff that just, gets you all excited as a coach. You're fist bumping, you're up and down, you're jumping around, you're probably
I almost puked.
Well, I wasn't going to go there, but okay. Yeah.
But no, it's a great time, especially, Xavier Garza and Brianna Boyer are probably some of the hardest working seniors, I think. Yeah. And, and if you think about Bree, she's does basketball, pole vault, cross country, cheerleading, and then competitive cheer. And she basically is balancing all that out this year and is able to make it to state, which is just, I'm really proud of her, honestly.
Yeah, it's really a cool story, and especially when you get kids like that work as hard as those kiddos do, to see them rewarded by getting a trip to compete at the highest level in their competition here in the state is just awesome. So that's really good for them. And I know you're very proud of all your kiddos.
Oh, for sure, yes.
Y'all had a great year. Your boys were district champions for the first time in 20-plus years.
Yeah, forever.
We won't let you say it's longer than I've been alive because we all know you're in your young 20s there, unlike Coach Schmidt and I over here.
Hey, y'all still look
what
good.
Is that? I don't even remember my 20s, I don't believe. And, of course, your girls were district champions also at the district level. So really awesome time there. And you got rewarded. You got to send 2 kids to the state cross-country meet. You come home. You didn't even change clothes. You didn't get a chance to change clothes. You just jumped in the car, and you came and had to coach the JV basketball team. So, in their season opener against Fall City. So.
Yeah, no, it's a great time. Definitely keeps me on my toes. I'm definitely gonna be really tired after tonight, and then going back tomorrow. But definitely worth it.
Have you seen all the Corpus you want to see?
Oh yeah, I don't want to come back here anymore.
I heard
At least
Jimmy,
not till next
yeah,
year,
no,
right?
not till next
I
year.
heard Jimmy said he had the house out here on Padre Island.
I know my
the
fiance,
little
you know,
one.
works for like the big dogs. I'm like, let's get a house out here if we were rich.
One more trip to Corpus on the week during the
for
weekend.
sure.
Yeah. Well, we missed you at Goliad the other night for the Arabian volleyball game.
I missed it too, but hey, but it was really funny. So me and Mangold were at dinner, obviously with the cross country team. Bree's like, hey, we got it on down here, and I was like, okay, cool. So then me and Mangold pull it up on our phone, and basically we're all watching the the volleyball game as we're supposed to be eating, and we weren't even paying like any attention to the waiter. We were like, just refill.
Yeah. So where'd y'all go to eat?
We went to Johnny Carino's.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was
that was
pretty good.
nice. A little pasta loading before the big run.
Pasta,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Some boys ate
smart.
like some chicken wings, and I was like, uh-oh. Like,
Ooh, did they put sriracha sauce on those chicken wings?
Oh.
Oh, I love y'all.
Oh. Well, Coach Tommy, we appreciate you coming up, making the trek up all the stairs here.
Okay, guys, if you ever come to the stadium, do not ever walk up the stairs.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. We were fixing to head up here, and one of the guys that came with us, Scott Herring, the filmer, was like, hey, is that the only way up to the press box? And the guy's like, yep. And I was like, that translation is, hey, is there an elevator?
Yeah.
And they're like, nope. And we're like, okay.
Hey, at least there's AC in here. It felt really good coming up here.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. It's a beautiful facility.
You're really pretty. My goodness. We need to build something like this in Devine.
Well, there you go.
I like it.
I like the way you
Quiz
think.
and Mary?
When you and Jimmy get rich, you can just make the donation.
Coach Quiz?
And we'll go from there.
Grand Gene, where you at?
Coach Quiz, Coach Tommy's looking for you to.
Hey, also though, shout out to Quiz and Grandjean, and his wife actually came out to the regional meet
nice.
to come watch. So yeah, shout out to them.
Dr. Grandjean and the wife made it to the. And you know what? They were at the volleyball playoff game that night. So he is making the rounds. And
he's here tonight too. I saw him. I waved him.
That's awesome. And I tell you what's interesting too is it's not as easy as what it used to be. Like even for cross country, they had to go through COVID screenings. You had to have people on list and things to get to these events. So as always, we appreciate anytime administration, teachers, fans. I mean, whoever's there, we appreciate every single one of them that comes out to support our kiddos.
It's pretty crazy too, because when we were at regionals, they were giving like wristbands out for spectators. Like you couldn't go on certain areas. I mean, they even like pushed the coaches back on the starting line like 10 minutes before the race started because they didn't want us to be around the kids. It was crazy. It was definitely different from last year.
Yeah. So a lot of good things going on. Cross country, of course, one of them. The other really neat thing that went on, the Arabian volleyball team, they ended their season, unfortunately, against a really good Needville Lady J team, but they were playing in the fourth round of the playoffs, and we were all over South Texas chasing them. And so congratulations to Coach Lynn McIver and her Arabians there.
And
they had
that's a regional berth.
That is.
I mean, if we're not a COVID year, that would be a regional tournament berth. So you got the cross country team at regionals. You got the volleyball team making it to the regional, quote unquote, regional tournament, regional semifinal game. So that's awesome. And like y'all talked about just a little bit, and let's not sell this whole thing short. Because you, Coach Jay, have been running around like a chicken with your head cut off.
Yeah, like no one gives him props, but I'm like, he literally is doing
right? So you've had the scoring system set up for, I don't know, 4 or 5, Tommy? Cross-country meets that he's been the head scoring guy at. He's the ramrod behind all of this video stuff.
Yeah.
And he says he gets help, but
I do.
But he's like a little nerd behind the scenes, I kind of like it, though.
Running all over the place. And on top of all that, he's 1-0 in district, and he's already made the playoffs. As a basketball coach. I mean, this guy is hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah,
is that hot like what?
Sriracha sauce.
Most definitely there, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I think I added it up last week. I logged 650 miles in the school vehicles going to basketball scrimmages, volleyball games, and everything else. I have not even started to log.
I was going to say, what's this week's total? Yeah. Because we've been to Goliad.
We were Goliad, and then of course I went to Fall City with a group of girls on Tuesday, and now we're back here in Corpus. Kind of unfortunately, we're off tomorrow for basketball. Kind of was expecting this to be a Friday game.
Isn't it crazy though? Hey, but practice was great today with the girls.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, they got up like almost like 100 shots each, or probably more. So it was really good.
That's awesome. Definitely could use that. And as busy as we are, we've got kids that are equally as busy, which is really cool.
Like talking about Bree. Great example of a kid that is involved in, and we talk about it all the time about how our kid's involved in everything. But, I mean, that's a girl that is just in a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
Stuco.
and then the crazy part is too, which people don't understand. She's 7 in her class rank. She has like a 99 point like almost 100 GPA. I'm like, how are you doing all this? But yeah.
Well, Coach Thompson, we appreciate you stopping by. Coach Schmidt, let's take a quick little gander at our senior spotlights.
Gander.
Yeah, we don't get to do the video, unfortunately, but I was able to get with Laurel Spanigal, one of the team tennis players, obviously a senior, and I was able to get with Xavier Martinez today.
Xavier Martinez, that's right.
And we have senior spotlights for them. It's just audio only, but I wanted to air that for them. So here those are.
Hello, my name is Laurel Spanigal, and I am a member of the tennis team, and I have been selected for tonight's senior spotlight. My nickname, according to Coach, would be Lauren, because I persuaded him for 2 weeks that it was actually Lauren and not Laurel. At school, outside of school, aside from participating in tennis, I usually do things just pertaining to art, usually paint or draw, or I play guitar, bass, or piano. And a dessert I don't like would be chocolate cake because it's just way too sweet. The last song that I downloaded was Harry Styles' Canyon Moon, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree, Harry Styles. If I had to choose one, candy at Halloween or turkey at Thanksgiving, I'd say turkey for sure, because I'm more of a savory gal. On a scale from 1 to 10, how good am I at driving? I'd say 9, just to leave a little bit of room for error. I got some people to back me up on that. Would you rather be stuck on an island alone or with someone who talks all the time? Probably alone, just because I prefer peace and quiet a lot of the time. What is my best sports memory? I don't really have one. I'd just say any bus ride back from Uvalde tournaments and just playing a lot of stupid games with my teammates. Finally, what do I plan to do after high school? I'm attending Texas A&M University and hopefully becoming a psychiatrist. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Hello, my name is Xavier Martinez. I'm number 27 for the Devine Warhorses, and I've been selected for tonight's senior spotlight. My nickname is X. At school, aside from participating in football, I'm active in our National Honor Society and our Student Council. My interests outside of school include working on my truck that I have. It's a 1959 Ford. The food that I would not eat, but if I was given $1 million, would be sushi, because that's gross. What songs are jam? I put Juice WRLD, Come and Go. If you were given the opportunity to travel back in time, would you? If so, where would you go? I said yes, I would go see all the lottery numbers so I could play them. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a dancer are you? I said 7. Would you rather be stuck on an island alone or someone who talks a lot? I said alone. What's your favorite sport memory? I said Hondo junior year. Me and my teammates had a great game. Finally, what do you plan to do after high school? I put go to college and get a degree in stenography. Thank you everyone for watching.
All right, we're back here at
the jabs are flying up in this room.
I'm glad you and Coach Thompson said something nice about me, because Cameron sure didn't. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in halftime, as the Bearcats are making their way back onto the field here. Warhorses aren't back on the field yet, but Schmitty, I think you got some stats for us, don't you?
I do. Via Andy Zapata, and I sure appreciate him sending me the stats up here. He works hard down there on the sideline for the coaches, getting them all these numbers, and then puts out a nice spreadsheet for us. But here we go. Let's start with the Raymondville Bearkats. They had 20 rushes for 89 yards. They had 2 of 6 passing for 94 yards and one big pass play there. So 183 total yards on 26 plays, and they managed 6 first downs.
Okay.
So while they were doing that, the Warhorses rushed 20 times for 190 yards. They went 1 of 8 for 24 yards in the passing game, which we saw how Brady was constantly under pressure. 214 total yards on 28 plays. So we've run a few more plays and 9 first downs, so 3 more first downs. But more importantly, Jimbo, is having one more point on that scoreboard when it's all said and done.
Yeah, and after one full half, we are kind of right back where we started off as both teams with 28 points. So, 0-0 basically at halftime here.
I tell you what, interesting too. It's been an interesting game. The Warhorses came out and just looked like world beaters and jumped out to a huge 21-0 lead. Bearcats fought back, aided by a pick six. Got back in the game. Warhorses fired back, and then it's been back and forth ever since.
Yeah, it's definitely been. You've seen some long drives. You've seen some explosive plays.
Kickoff run back for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. So, what do we expect in the second half? Well, we pretty much expect more of the same here.
I would expect a lot more of the same. That's what I'm thinking.
I was trying to see if they had some of the scores up on the scoreboard here. Of course, playing on a Thursday night in the playoffs here, probably not a lot of scores to pick out. And, of course, we're on Thursday night because all the big schools are still playing. They're playing district games still.
Exactly right. We were talking about that on the drive down here to Corpus, and a lot of the big schools, the 5As and the 6As, they have like 4 more weeks of regular season football to go.
Yeah, and, when you start looking at Devine and Raymondville, what's the midpoint here? Well, it's the Corpus area, and, of course, you've got the bigger schools here in Corpus. And if you didn't have a bigger school, you try to go to some of the smaller schools. They're in the playoffs. They don't want to host while they're in the playoffs. So, therefore, we ended up here on Thursday night. So, it's going to be kind of weird going back to school tomorrow.
Hey, I do. Let me tell you something real quick, Jimbo. Lago Vista up 7-3 over Randolph.
Okay.
That's a local school. Navarro is trailing Cuero 21-14 at halftime.
And that would be who the winner of that game will play the winner of this game.
Correct. Poth up 57-0 over Skidmore Tynan.
Ooh.
Shiner up 56-0 over Harper. Sinton is up 22-0 over Pearsall. That game is being played in Floresville.
Okay.
And let's see, that's Jordan and Comfort will be tomorrow. That's a big game in our area. Natalia Hepburnville will be tomorrow. That's another big game from our area. Hondo Ingleside tomorrow. Wimberley Smithville. So all those games, like you said, are going to be tomorrow. But that was a few scores. And Rockport, Fulton, and Carrizo Springs, another team out of our district, will be tomorrow.
Right.
But that's kind of it for what's going on in our area anyway.
All right, well, we're getting close here. We're about a minute away from the start of the second half. The Bearcats will receive the opening kickoff of the second half. We're going to step away real fast, take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Looking for accessories for your truck or automobile? Stop by Alamo Truck Accessories. They carry a wide variety of products, including side steps, spray and bed liners, bumpers, lift kits, and more. Talk to Colby at 210-602-2730 or stop by 200 Dixon Drive in Devine. Alamo Truck Accessories. Flyby Smoke and Grill, a new restaurant located in Devine at 201.5 West Hondo. Flyby is your spot for barbecue, burgers, sandwiches, and more. Open 11 to 8 on Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 on Sundays, and closed on Mondays. Flyby Smoke and Grill, where we meet the need. Call us 830-663-8088.
All right, we're back here. Second half action, moments away here as both teams are entering the field, and we're just talking about it. Who makes the adjustments here?
Absolutely.
The Warhorses probably saw a lot of things in that half of football that they had not seen on film, not having much to look at on Raymondville. So let's see if the Warhorse defense, those first couple of possessions, they were stout as all get out.
Oh, absolutely. And, I got faith that Warhorse coaching staff got in there, talked those boys up, worked on a few adjustments, and they're going to be ready to go in the second half, Jimbo.
All right, second half is about to be underway as Featherly is out, ready to do the duties for the Warhorses. He's going to put his right foot into it. This is going to be a deep kick, fielded at the 10-yard line. And this is going to be Smith up the middle. He's going to have a crease there on the left sideline. Makes Featherly miss. He's out to the 40, 30-yard line, makes Burford bring him down inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line, and that is going to be excellent field position for the Bearcats here.
Great hustle play by Christian Gerlach and Burford to make that stop. Burford's the safety back there. We've seen him having to make big stops before. He made a big one in the Crystal City game, but Christian Gerlach never quit going. That senior wanting that season to keep going. He kept running down and actually runs up behind him as Burford tackled him from the front and Gerlach gets him from the back. So two seniors saving the touchdown, and Warhorse defense kind of in a position right now.
1st and 10 here, ball at the 18-yard line of the Horses. Cantu, the quarterback in the gun. Handoff going right
That's
side.
A hold.
That is going to be number
That was
7,
a hold.
Armendariz, and he is going to be around the corner and in for a touchdown. And the whole right side of the press box up here was yelling for a hold.
I'm sorry, I was too. I didn't mean to be talking over you, Coach
No,
Sessions.
that's okay. But Armendariz gets the corner, takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Our coaches over here are looking for that hold. Tight end had our defensive player by the outside of both shoulder pads. I'm pretty sure that falls under the rule of not allowable.
Yeah. And the official is coming over to talk to Coach Gomez.
Coach Gomez is out beyond the numbers.
Yes.
Just letting him know that he does not appreciate the lack of a flag on that play.
I believe not only was it Coach Gomez, but several other Warhorse coaches as well. So the official over to visit with Coach Gomez, yeah.
Coach Gomez out there talking to the official, let us make a change. And how about this for a swap? We bring Brady Hack off the field and get Big John in the field. That's a pretty big substitution there.
Extra point attempt here. Kicker is going to be Robles. This kick is going to be up and good. So right off the bat, the Bearcats strike here 35-28 as we are just underway here in the second half. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a minute. This is Warhorse Football.
Are you looking to buy real estate? If so, you need a buyer's broker working for you. I'm Christi Parker, broker owner of Texas Sold. I specialize in ranch, land, residential, and investment properties. I have a reputation as a real estate shark. My clients know I'll never settle for anything but their best interest. Buyer representation is free. Don't call the number on that other sign. Call me, Christi Parker, 210 Texas Sold U. That's 210 TXSOLD, the letter U.
We're excited to announce that Security Bank is now American Momentum Bank, and our partnership with Devine Independent School District continues. While our name has changed, you can still count on our expert bankers' personalized attention and expanded portfolio of products and services specifically designed to help you build your financial momentum. We invite you to visit our Devine Banking Center at 100 East Hondo Avenue and meet our team of bankers who are ready to help you reach your financial goals. Banking on the strength of momentum, American Momentum Bank.
All right, we're back here at Buccaneer Stadium. Raymondville takes the opening kickoff. One play later, they're in the end zone. This is going to be a deep kick. It's going to be Hayden Dubose at the 8-yard line. He's going to be out past the 15 to the 18. He'll be brought down there.
Jimbo, that's the first deep kick I've seen. Oh, that was Justin Contreras.
Was Contreras. I'm
that
sorry.
was Justin Contreras with the ball.
That was 20 out there instead of 22.
Well, that's the first deep kick we've seen them do. They've kind of bounced those kicks all over the place out there, and the Warhorses find themselves trailing for the first time in this ball game. So let's see what Coach Wells has up his sleeve and the adjustments that they've made in this line to open up some holes for these backs.
11:35 left to go, or here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. This is going to be Hack with the keep, and he is going to be brought down at the 19-yard line. That's a loss of, or no loss, but no gain either, but there's a flag on the play.
Flag thrown into the middle of the fray right there. It looks like it's going to be a holding against the Warhorses, and well, I guess they saw the holding.
Yeah. I think Coach Gomez got their attention on the
apparently he did. They're discussing it. Here comes, the holding called against the Warhorses. That's going to move the Warhorses back 5 yards, and we do not need to go that direction right now.
No, we do not.
No.
let's see if the Warhorses can right the ship here.
I tell you what, Jimbo, they're not moving the ball back. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if they're talking to Raymondville. Are they going to go with second down?
Yeah, let's see.
They're still discussing. The referee still has a flag in his hand.
Yeah.
Because they have not moved the ball.
So they have not changed the down box either. So
no.
Now they're going to move
moving the ball.
So it took a little bit. The officials got together and figured it out. So 10-yard penalty there takes the ball back to the 10 for the Horses. So they're going to start this one 1st and 20.
And definitely not where you want to be behind the chains.
And here we go. Under center is Hack. He's going to look to throw. This ball is going to be incomplete. I think that was intended for Contreras.
I believe it was, and just thrown right over the top of his of Justin. He had settled down about the 22-yard line. Nice little route run by Justin there, and settled down in a hole, but just a little high. But Brady is just being inundated with silver shirts or gray shirts, whatever color you're going to call them, wearing that. They are just blowing through that line, and he is having all kinds of heck finding any time to throw the ball. That's going to bring up second down in that same 19, 20 yards.
Under center again for Hack. Buddy Santos is going to be the back behind him. Motion coming. This is going to be a handoff for Contreras, trying to get outside. Nothing doing there. In fact, loss of 1 on the play.
Yep, that unfortunately that was well played by Raymondville. They are really right now, Jimbo, they're kind of dominating that line of scrimmage. I hate to say that.
Well, we talk about it all the time. The team that's the most excited to play definitely was the Warhorses to start the game. Looks like Raymondville's kind of got their second wind here. And after that opening third quarter touchdown, definitely playing with some energy.
I think so. It took a little wind out of the Warhorse sails, but one big play to right the ship right here.
3rd and long here. Pitch back to Buddy Santos. Trying to get outside. He's going to be back to the line of scrimmage there.
Good block.
And he will be run down at the 15 there. So Buddy trying to make something happen. A little extracurricular here after the play.
We got a couple of kids talking to each other. Like, kid just pushed Buddy in the back when Buddy was getting up, and then he threw his hands up in the air. You know, when they throw their hands up in the air, that's almost a dead giveaway. They just did something, well, how would you say, a little stupidish?
that would be a good way to put it.
So Buddy was able to get 5 yards on the carry, but
4th and 15 here for the Horses. So Contreras back to punt. He will be standing at his own 3-yard line here.
Amenderis not even across the 50-yard line. He stands in the Warhorse territory to receive this punt, and he's going to let it go as Warhorses were all over. Great punt by Justin.
Justin kicks it out. It's going to roll dead at the 47-yard line of the Bearcats there. So a nice job by Contreras. Nice punt to kind of switch the field a little bit here.
And I tell you what, and we've been calling his name quite a bit in the last couple of games, but Colin Dishman was right there. You know, I'm guessing, talking to that guy about, I don't think you really want to catch this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he said anything, but that's how quick the Warhorses were down. Such a good punt by Contreras. High, lingering punt.
All right, so here we go. Bearcats have it. Second possession of the second half. Ball at the 47. Cantu in the gun. 2 backs there. Little miscommunication, and Cantu is going to be hit in the backfield. Brought down at the 45-yard line. Loss of 2 on the play.
There's a little bit of that rust we talked about that we might see. You know, back A went one way, back B went the other way, and neither one of them went to where he was trying to hand the ball off. And then he just kind of got in a little whirling dervish and went down after a loss of 2 yards. So 2nd and 12, ball resting right on the 45-yard line.
All right, Warhorse defense, let's go. Let's get us a stop here.
We're going the right direction right now.
Cantu from the gun, 2 backs with him. Handoff right side. This is going to be Smith. He's trying to get outside. Peyton Carr coming through, making a nice play.
Fantastic play. He just shot through a gap and managed to bring him down from behind. That was a great play by Peyton.
Loss of 1 on the play there. So 3rd down and 13 upcoming for the Bearcats.
This is what Coach Villa's defense was looking to do. Now we got him going the direction we want to see him going, which is backwards. That's the way that defense started off, Jimbo, in the first quarter. So, hey, we're seeing the fight and the life from these Warhorses right now.
Yep. 3rd down and 13 here. Bearcats trying to get set. Going to send 3 receivers to the left side, 1 receiver right, 1 back in the backfield. This is Armendariz in motion to the right side. This is going to be a quick screen pass out here to Robles. He's out past the 50, 40-yard line, and he will be down to the Warhorse 32-yard line. That is going to move the chains for the Bearcats.
Just a little screen. They kind of ran Armendariz across in motion the opposite direction to draw your eyes, threw the screen back the opposite way. And Warhorses had some players out here, but some good blocking led to the big gain on that play, and the Warhorse defense needs to stiffen back up.
We're back under 8 minutes, or we're under 8 minutes here, 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 here, ball rest at the 32 for the Bearcats. Cantu is going to keep this one. He's trying to get outside. He's got the corner, cuts back across, reverses the field a little, brought down at the 30, well, we're going to go 27-yard line there. So a gain of about 5 on the play.
You hit the nail on the head right there, Jimbo. It looked like he did have the corner, and then Gerlach and Xavier Martinez got out there and just sealed that, forced him to cut back into where the Warhorse defense was, ran right back into Big John, and was brought down. But not before he picked up 5 yards on that play.
So 2nd down and 5 here.
Warhorse fans getting rowdy out there.
Yep. Trips to the right. 2 receivers split left. Empty backfield. Here comes motion again by Armendariz. He's going to settle in the backfield now. Handoff to him. Coming left. Trying to get outside. He's got the corner there. He's past the 20. Run out of bounds by the Horses at the 16-yard line.
That was Ethan Santos fighting off a block and getting out there to make the play. Also out there to help was Justin Contreras. But a great job by freshman Ethan Santos on the corner to keep that back in. He did, however, pick up the 5 yards necessary for the 1st down. So that'd be 1st and 10 from the 16, and the Warhorses need to stop right now.
2 receivers going to the right side for the Bearcats here. 1 receiver to the left. I believe that's Diego Gutierrez in the backfield with Cantu this time. This is going to open that Smith. Handoff to Smith on the delay. Right side. Hit. Still fighting forward inside the 10-yard line down to the 7. It's going to be short of the 1st down yardage, but that's going to be a gain of 9 on 1st down, so 2nd and 1.
Brady Hack and Gabriel Esquivel saving the touchdown for the Warhorses, but as you said, not before a big 9-yard gain. And that's going to put the ball down, what's that, Jimbo, at the 7? Looks like
we're down at the 7 there on the far side. 2nd down and 1. Got our Wildcat formation here with 3 backs to the left side. Overload. They're going to shift to the right side here. Armendariz is going to get the snap. Right side, big hole there, driving towards the goal line. He's going to be in as he is hit at the 2, drives forward. Another touchdown for the Raymondville
Boy, that is a
Bearcats.
bread and butter play for them, Jimbo. When they run that Wildcat set with those 3, they put them in motion, they bring, and then they just run straight behind those 3. You get 6 blockers right there at the point of contact.
Raymondville goes up 41-28 with the touchdown here. So extra point attempt coming up for Robles and the Bearcats. Looks like they're missing a player on the far side there.
And we've seen this earlier where, they have only played 1 game this year, and they're in a little bit of trouble. Here's the clock's running down, 7, 6. They're going to get the snap off, looks like, just barely.
Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So the Raymondville Bearcats take the 14-point lead over the Devine Warhorses 42-28. We're going to step away for a minute. We'll be right back. This is Warhorse Football.
Honey, what are you doing?
AC's broke. I'm cooling off.
Well, why don't you just call the AC guys?
Which AC guys?
The AC guys.
Which ones?
The AC guys.
Which AC guys you talking about?
The AC guys.
Tell me which ones to call.
Call those AC guys.
Which ones?
The AC Guys are proud supporters of your Devine Warhorses and Arabians athletic teams and are a local family-owned business that caters to all your residential and light commercial needs. Call the AC Guys today.
Devine Grass, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian athletics. Call Devine Grass at 956-606-9995 for all of your grass needs.
All right, we are back here at Buccaneer Stadium. 42-28 Bearcats. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns here in the second half. Robles on to do the kicking for the Bearcats. Deep kick here, fielded by Contreras at the 15-yard line. Excuse me, that's Dubose. Dubose out.
Nope, Contreras, you were right.
Okay, it was Justin. Yep, out to the 41-yard line. Good return there by Justin.
Kind of interesting that it is Justin back there. Normally it's Hayden Dubose.
Well, I started. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, hey, we've seen this movie before. This is what the Warhorses did in the first half, and then Raymondville came storming back. So it's just about time for the other team to come storming back in this Haymaker Fest.
I like your thinking there. I was going to say Dubose I saw with his hand in a splint yesterday afternoon.
Uh-oh.
So that might be part of the reason he's not back receiving the kicks here. All right, here we go. Hack looking to throw, rolling right. He's going to throw. That ball is going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Justin Contreras.
Man.
And he was knocked down. No flag on the play.
He was tackled before the ball got to him. No flag called. The coaches are having a discussion with the line judge over here, but to no avail. And once again, Brady Hack just got blown up. Somebody is he has just been under fire every time he rolls out, every time he drops back. He is just under fire before he can even get the ball off. He's having to throw the ball not on time, because he's running for his life back there.
Under center is Hack here. This is going to be pitch back Santos, right side, up.
Oh, good move.
Field there, brought down at the 50, falls forward 49. It's going to be shy of the first down, 3rd and 1 upcoming here for the Warhorses.
Fantastic stiff arm at about the, 46-yard line to get Buddy an extra 5 yards as he just pushed the would-be tackler off him and pushed through for 5 more yards. 3rd and 1, Warhorses rush up to the line.
Pitch back Santos, cutback sweep coming. He is going to be hit at the 49, falls backwards there. That's going to be short. It's going to bring up 4th down here, Schmidt.
That's going to bring up a tough 4th down call because it's right at midfield. That offense for Raymondville has been churning. What is Coach Gomez going to do? It's early to make a big call like this, but it looks like Hack's standing in to get the play. Yep, Coach Wells is out there talking to Hack.
Coach Rotrammel out. Coach Gomez out, encouraging the offensive line. Let's get it done here, boys. 4th down and 1. Big play here upcoming in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Big call by Coach Gomez to go for it on 4th down here. 1 yard to go. Come on, big boys.
Hack in the gun here. He is going to keep it right side. He's going to have 1st down yardage still on his feet as he gets out to the 44-yard line. That's going to move the chains. And I tell you what, he nearly kept that on his feet.
Oh, he spun off that pile, Jimbo, and he was just a half a step away. If he comes up on his feet, there's nobody left Bearcat-wise.
Yep. So clock runs here, 4:13. Move the chains for the Horses. They've got it in Bearcat territory at the 44-yard line.
As fast as Hack is, if he'd have come out of that pack, I don't know if they'd have caught him.
I agree with you 100% there, Schmitty. 2 receivers right for the Horses, 1 left. This is going to be Hack, another keep up the middle, out to the 40-yard line, brought down at the, they're going to mark him down at the 41 there. So a nice gain of 3 on 1st down for the Horses.
That's good yardage. A little better job by the Horses. Line pushing, starting to open up some holes, starting to open up some creases. And, hey, this is the offense we saw from the Horses. Methodical, pound it all year long.
2 receivers left side for the Horses. Shotgun for Hack. Pressure coming as he's trying to throw. He's going to be brought down, and that is going to be a sack back to the 47-yard line.
Boy, every time he goes back to pass, they're bringing all kinds of pressure.
Looks like Raymondville's just going man-to-man in the secondary there and just bringing the house
with
anybody else that doesn't have responsibility on the defensive side.
They are. They're bringing the house. And I tell you, I'm not so sure Hack can't draw them off sides because they're kind of getting a little run and start at it a couple of times. And, of course, we're not down there on the field. We're way up here. Looks like we're going to go with timeout. Warhorses are going to call a timeout here with 3rd and 12 to go. Probably take the timeout with them and step away. We'll be right back.
Stop by Mag's Place in Devine, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian athletics. Mag's Place, a boutique shop featuring products from John Hart, Mud Pie, Simplified Soaps, Scent Chips, and many more. Located at 200 East College, stop by and visit anytime. Or give them a call, 830-663-8077.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
All right, we're back here, Buccaneer Stadium, Warhorses Trail, 42-28. Third down and 13 upcoming for the Horses. A little discussion here by the officials. Looks like they're ready to go now.
Big series for the Horses, big timeout, 3rd and long on a drive that the Warhorses really need to convert into some points as Raymondville has scored on their first 2 possessions.
All right, here we go. 3rd down option look for the Horses. Inside pitch there, Ethan Santos. He is going to be brought down at the 42-yard line. So gain of 5 there, but still a 4th and 8 upcoming for the Horses.
And Jim, he's a shoestring tackle away from taking that for the first down anyway, if not longer. That's going to bring up 4th and looks like 8. Warhorses are in the got to go for it. 4-down territory. Hack's got to play. He's in the huddle talking to his team.
4th and 8 here for the Horses. They break the huddle with 2 receivers split to the top, wide side. 1 receiver to the right. That's Colin Dishman. Hack in the gun. Looking to throw.
Oh, nice move by Hack.
Miss. Throws deep. And that ball is going to be caught after the deflection by Justin Contreras. And he went up and just out-willed that defensive back to bring it down, Schmitty.
That was an awesome play, individual effort by Justin Contreras. That ball is up in the air. The defender is there. Justin actually tips that ball, or the defender tips that ball up. Justin keeps his eye on the ball, and then, as you said, out-wills the defender for the ball. Huge play. Warhorses get the ball down to the, 17-yard line in a must-have 4th down conversion.
1:36 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clock running. Burford split wide right. This is going to be Contreras. No, Hack's going to pull it. Keep it
nice
up the
job.
middle.
Nice cut.
He's going to be inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line, and that's going to be close to 1st down yardage.
They're going to have to look at this. See him. Looks like they're going to give it to him.
Yep,
they're
first
calling
and
that first
goal
down
here for the Horses.
Great run by Hack right there. And, again, we talked about his ball handling skills. He is fantastic with that. He's a magician out there. Warhorses now in a goal-to-goal situation.
Nope, they kept it at 2nd down there, 2nd and 1 here.
Oh, they did keep it at 2nd and 1.
Hack under center.
Sorry.
This is going to be right side. Contreras still on his feet and brought down at the 5-yard line. That will move the chains and make it 1st and goal.
Boy, Justin was very patient right there, and I thought his patience was going to give him a hole to the end zone, and one guy stepped in there and got hold of his ankles and got him down. Warhorses with a very nice Warhorse-esque drive.
Clock runs with under a minute here. We're at 50 seconds. Warhorses have it 1st and goal from the 5.
I see Brummage down there in street clothes. Now that you mentioned that, Jimbo.
And
I'm not Brummage. Dubose.
Yep. Pitch back. Santos trying to
good
bounce
move.
outside. He will get there. Touchdown Warhorses.
Nice move by Buddy Santos to make that next bounce to the next level and get outside and get in the end zone. A much-needed score for the Warhorses, 34-42, with 34 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter.
Featherly out to do the extra point attempt for the Warhorses here. A much-needed drive and score there by the Warhorses. Drive kept alive by a great catch by Justin Contreras. Featherly back here. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. Just over the left upright, so that will cut it to 7. Go ahead.
I'm telling you what, that took a while for them to make that call. I was beginning to get a little concerned.
Yep, got it in, though. So 7-point game here, 34 seconds left in the third. We'll be right back.
GM Pest Control is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic broadcast. With over 20 years of experience, GM Pest Control offers extermination solutions for termites, bees, ants, and a variety of other pests at a reasonable rate. At GM Pest Control, there is no job too big or too small. Contact owner-operator George Morales, a former Warhorse, at 830-665-6095. GM Pest Control, choose to be bug-free.
Stop by and see your local Farmers Insurance agent, Rick Campsey. Rick and his staff want to help customers find the right coverage for their insurance needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by 212 North Highway 132 or give them a call, 830-665-4495. Rick Campsey and Farmers Insurance, proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics.
Oh, my goodness.
We come back. We had a high, short kickoff by Featherly there, and Xavier Martinez almost gets there to knock it away from the defender.
I mean, just an eyelash away from tipping that ball out of his hands. The coaching booth over here went almost as crazy as you and I did, Jimbo.
Yeah, so ball is going to be ended up being caught at the 43-yard line by the Bearcats. So, X was awfully close to that one. So 1st and 10 here for the Bearcats. Cantu is going to be back in the gun. 2 receivers split left, 1 right. Cantu is going to keep it right side. He is going to be up the middle there past the 45 to the 50 into Warhorse territory, brought down at the 47-yard line of the Warhorses.
I think that's going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be real close. Oh, no, it is enough for a first down.
Yeah, it looks like
that's going to move the chains.
They're trying to get the chains moved, but the chains are deciding they're going to stay put.
Apparently the chains are staying. I don't quite understand that. The White Hat is trying to get them to reset the play clock to 40, but that doesn't matter because the game clock is going to run out at the end of the third quarter, and we're going to head to the fourth quarter with Warhorses trailing 42-35 here. We'll be right back.
Stop by Sherry's Flowers and Gift Shops, located at 103 East College here in Devine. Sherry's, your one-stop shop for all of your flower and gift-giving needs. Sherry's Flower and Gift Shop, proud supporters of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Stop by today or call 830-663-2622. Stop by and see your local Farmers Insurance agent, Rick Campsey. Rick and his staff want to help customers find the right coverage for their insurance needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by 212 North Highway 132 or give them a call, 830-665-4495. Rick Campsey and Farmers Insurance, proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics.
The Devine Lions Club was chartered on April 24th, 1952. Being a lion is about serving others. Their goal is about helping those less fortunate and meeting the needs within the community.
All right, we're back. A little extended break there as they did a measurement. It was a first down. Now they're getting the chain set up. So
flip the field.
Yep.
Raymondville now heading left to right across your radio dial.
Yeah, we've got quads to the right side. Looks like Armendariz is going to be in the Wildcat. 1 receiver to the left. Smith's going to be in motion. Keep by Armendariz. He's going to make a man miss. Bounces to the right side, and he is going to be brought down at the 36-yard line. That's going to be first down yardage.
That's going to be another first down for Raymondville, and they are starting to move the Warhorses off the line of scrimmage, unfortunately. And he is, as Coach Villa talked about, he is shifty. He gets out there in space, and he is a little tough to get their hands on.
2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Cantu, low snap, is going to pick it up. This handoff Smith going to the left. He is going to cut it upfield, stays on his feet there, Warhorse is trying to strip him as they had him stood up, but he will be down at the 32-yard line.
Boy, Peyton Carr was right there at the point of attack and looked like he was going to get his hand in there and get that ball stripped, but he slipped past him. Second and, what's that, 6, Jim?
Yeah, 2nd and 6. Gain of 4 there on the play by Justin Smith and the Bearcats.
That ball was on the ground for a moment. You know, it had a chance to.
Yeah, the low snap there.
Had a chance to work in the Warhorses' favor, but both the backs standing there and were able to get it up and make a play out of it, unfortunately.
2nd down and 6 here. Here comes Raymondville. Trips to the left side. 2 backs, handoff. Armandetta is trying to get outside. He's going to turn the corner, split a gap, and he is going to be gone. That's going to be a Raymondville touchdown.
Boy, the Warhorses just did not get in front of him. He was able to run through the arms reaching out there. I don't think you're going to arm tackle him. You're going to have to get head across the bow and make a stick on that young man.
So Bearcats take the lead or extend their lead here, 48-35. So 10 minutes, 33 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Still a lot of time left, Schmitty.
Absolutely. And like we talked about, you know, in the third quarter, we've seen this movie before where one team jumped out early and the other team came back. I look for the Horses on this upcoming possession to put together another one of those good Warhorse-type drives.
Good snap
blocked.
Here. Oh, Dishman is able to get a touch on the ball, and that is going to be blocked. That extra point attempt, no good.
I was watching. Could you see Dishman over there working? He was working. He got up there right between his 2 big linemen, and he just squeezed right through there. Timed to snap perfectly. Was able to get a big paw on it and knock that down. Another senior's not ready to.
Oh, no, not yet.
Another senior that's not ready for this to be over with. Like I said, I look for a good Warhorse drive on this possession.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
A Bushel and a Peck is a Christian-based gift shop offering a variety of unique, affordable Christian faith-based inspirational items like jewelry, home decor, clothing, and candles, with a large section of Bibles and books. They are located on 516 North Teal and open from Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Find them on Facebook or call at 830-663-8144. A Bushel and a Peck, gifts from the heart.
All right, we're back here. 10 minutes, 33 seconds left. Fourth quarter here, Buccaneer Stadium, by-district playoffs, Devine Warhorses, Raymondville Bearcats. Raymondville up 48-35. After that, Armandata's run there.
10:33 to go in the fourth quarter. The Warhorses await the kickoff here. And it does hurt at not having Hayden Dubose back there to receive. You know, it changes things up, although Justin Contreras has done an excellent job back there.
So Braden Robles is going to do the kicking here for the Raymondville Bearcats. 48-35, they lead this one. This is going to be a kick that is going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. This is Xavier Martinez. He's got a hole there up the middle, still fighting forward out to the 45-yard line. And Xavier, the senior, with a nice carry, he'll be marked down at the 46.
Great return by Xavier Martinez as the first contact was made somewhere in the neighborhood of the 35-yard line. He kept fighting, kept driving those legs, got it all the way out to the 46. And Warhorses will start this possession in good position in a drive that they really need to go down and score, Jimbo.
Yes, sir. So Twins going to the top side for the Horses. One receiver left. Hack, pistol. He's going to fake it, keep it right side. Makes a man miss. He's going to be into Bearcat territory. He's at the 30-yard line, 20-yard line, still on his feet. 10-yard line brought down there, and it's going to be first and goal for the Warhorses.
Great run by Hack, man. He just makes some great decisions. Then he made a couple of great cuts, gets the ball all the way down to the 10-yard line, and we see a flag on the play, but it's way down the field around the 13-yard line. So let's see what this is going to be.
The injured Bearcat down on the play.
I think he's cramping up, Jimbo.
Might be some cramp issues.
Yeah, they, you know, That's something we didn't even talk about. These guys can't be in game shape playing one game in the season so far.
Looks like it's going to be a face mask against the defense on the tackle of Hack. That's going to take the ball to the 5. So 1st and goal here for the Horses from the 5-yard line.
Hey, just got an interesting text in. Today is Xavier's birthday. What a great kickoff return for Xavier on his birthday. Let's push this in and really make it a special.
I agree 100%. He was already the senior spotlight. I mean, how much more special could that be? But I guess a touchdown would do that.
And, yeah.
1st and goal here for the Horses. Contreras is going to be in motion here, going to the right side. Hack's going to be in the gun. Buddy Santos back with him.
That's an offsides.
Buddy Santos hit at the 5-yard line, drives forward, won't get much. Doesn't look like there's a flag down.
Apparently I'm seeing things that aren't happening out there, Jimbo, because I sure thought that DN stepped over the line before he snapped the ball, but maybe he went right on the movement of the ball. It was close. Anyway, nothing doing for the Horses. 2nd and goal from the 5. Time for that big offensive line to take control and start dominating the line of scrimmage once again.
Same formation for the Horses here. This is going to be handoff. Nope. This is going to be keeper by Hack. Stays on his feet,
gets
fighting
through.
forward, still fighting to the goal line, and he is going to be
it's a touchdown.
At the 1-foot line, it looks like.
Wow, what a great effort by junior Brady Hack as he just fought for every inch of that yardage to get it down to the foot line.
He was hit at the line of scrimmage at the 5.
Refused to go down.
And nearly got into the end zone there. So 20 seconds left on the play clock. Plenty of time here for the Horses. 8 minutes and 45 seconds on the game clock.
Hey, I see a little pep in that line. They're talking about, hey, let's go. Let's run right over me. I see some fire in those offensive line.
Brady Hack right side. He is going to be in on the quarterback keep. Touchdown Warhorses.
Nice job by the Warhorse line, opening up a hole for Brady to get through, and Warhorses will squeeze down that lead a little bit as Featherly comes out to make this a 1-score game.
A 48-41 here for the Bearcats leading the Warhorses here.
Hey, that point after could loom large.
Featherly is set, ready to go, and it looks like the Warhorses are going to be flagged for a false start here.
Not what you need.
Oh, that is going to be on Raymondville. Apparently Raymondville in the neutral zone there and forced the Warhorses to jump.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm not going to lie. I was just going off the reaction from the guys to the right. They were not happy with what happened. So I assumed it was on the Horses, but apparently Raymondville in the neutral zone there. So ball moved up. Good snap, good hold. Pressure
Blocked.
coming from
No.
Raymondville. They're going to
No.
scoop it, and they are going to take off.
Brady Hack in chase.
Brady Hack is the only one that can get there, and he is not going to get there.
Look at Christian
making
Gerlach.
a great
Wow.
effort, but that is going to be taken to the house. There is a flag down at the 15-yard line. So let's see what that is.
And
as it is now, that blocked extra point attempt will be 2 points for the Bearcats. But let's see what we have on the penalty here.
We're coming up.
Block in the back against the Bearcats.
So the
that
extra point
after the attempt. So apparently that will be a unsuccessful extra point attempt. So the lead is still 7 for the Bearcats, 48-41.
Interesting. Both teams with a block on the PATs, and honestly, that's a huge break for the Warhorses, Jimbo, as that 2-point return could have been huge.
Oh, yeah, it would have definitely been trouble for the Warhorses taking that to a 9-point lead.
That would have been a 9-point lead and a 2-score game with 8:38 to go here. And as it is, the Warhorses are just 1 score away from tying this up.
Yep, 48-41, Bearcats lead. So Warhorses will be doing the kicking here with 8:38 left to go. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
The Devine Lions Club was chartered on April 24th, 1952. Being a lion is about serving others. Their goal is about helping those less fortunate and meeting the needs within the community.
All right, we're back here. So 7-point game, Schmitty. I got you right when you were taking a
caught me
sip
right
of
in
water
the,
there.
right in the water break. Yep, 7-point game, and you're seeing a lot more pep out of the Warhorses right now. Like I told you, there was a couple of those linemen that said, "Run over me, let's go." They knew they were going to go get their block and get that hack into the end zone. So that's what you need to see. We talk about it all the time. Who's the most excited right now?
Featherly is going to kick this one deep. It is going to hit at the 5-yard line, bounce into the end zone. That'll be a touchback there. Nice deep kick by Jacob Featherly.
Yeah, great kickoff by Jake. That leg seems to be getting stronger and stronger as the year goes on.
I'll tell you what, he's going to have to probably get some ice for it the way this one's going. He's been a busy man out
He
there.
has been busy. He has been busy. So with the kick in the end zone, Raymondville will take over at the 25-yard line, I believe?
They will take over at the 25.
30-yard
line.
We've been watching too much college and NFL football.
No, apparently it's going back to the 25.
Oh, there it is.
That's
Okay.
what I was thinking.
I thought it was 25.
Yep. So here come the Bearcats to the line. 8:38 left to go. Timeout looks like on the far side. Is the Bearcats going to take a timeout here?
It doesn't look like it's a timeout because the official is not signaling that.
The officials are going to get
Are they
together.
trying to get the play clock set right? Play clock should have been set at 25. I think it started at 40.
Apparently it's the ball placement here. They want it on the right hash.
Oh, and because it went in the end zone, they get to pick what side of the hash they want it on. That's a neat way to stop the clock if you're not where you need to be, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Twins left for the Bearcats, one right. Cantu pitch back to the left side. This is going to be Armendariz. He's going to be tripped up at the line of scrimmage there.
I'm going to give the Warhorses all the credit possible, but I think that was a turf monster.
I think it was a little bit.
I think the turf monster jumped up and got him and no gain on the play. And there was really he was making a cut, and he was cutting right back into Big John and a couple of those Warhorses standing there waiting for him.
Christian Gerlach did a great job of setting the edge out there.
He did.
So 2nd down and 10 here. Again, shotgun formation for Cantu. One back in the backfield with him. That's Armendariz.
And they are really working that play clock now, Jimbo.
Fake to him, left side. This is going to be Smith. Not much doing there. Maybe a gain of 2 as the Warhorses stand him up. Forward progress stopped there. 3rd and long coming, Schmitty.
That was a great job. That Warhorse defense, the Warhorse defensive line, I'm telling you, they really seem to have a different pep in their step right now. They were down a little bit early, but there's no quitting these guys, and you see them fighting back.
3rd down and 9. Here come
long yardage for the Bearcats.
Twins to the left, one receiver right. Cantu looking to pass. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw this deep out. That is going to be knocked down by Ethan Santos. Nice break on the ball there for the deflection.
Boy, freshman Ethan Santos with a fantastic break on the ball. And I thought he was going to come up with that ball was low, kind of thrown down around the receiver's feet. And I didn't think anybody was going to have a chance to catch it. Next thing you know, Ethan just dove through there and made a fantastic play. And that's going to bring up 4th down and stop the clock for the Warhorses with 7:07. They're going to get the ball back. Mason Burford is going to be setting up around his own, 42-yard line, 41-yard line?
Yep.
So Warhorses have a chance to get this ball in great field position.
Punt formation here for the Bearcats. Low line drive punt. Burford's going to field it at the 45-yard line. Makes a man miss. Trying to get outside. He's going to be to the 50. Run out of bounds in in Bearcat territory at the 49-yard line.
Yes, great job by Mason coming up, catching that ball, and then, like you said, making that first man miss and picking up some pretty good yardage for the Warhorses. We will start in Bearcat territory. And you can definitely see the difference in the way the Warhorses are running onto the field right now, Jimbo.
There's definitely some pep in the step of the Warhorses right now. Less than 7 minutes here. To the line come the Horses. Santos is the back in the backfield. Pitch back to Buddy. Right side, big surge there. He's going to drive out towards the 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 8 or 9 on first down for the Horses.
Great first down play by the Warhorses. Warhorse line, offensive line owned the line of scrimmage on that play.
Second and short here for the Horses again to the line of scrimmage. Santos behind. Hack, pitch back, Buddy. He's going to get upfield. Now he's going to bounce outside. First down yardage down to the 35. Move the chains for the Horses.
Nice bit of running by Buddy, making a man miss, bouncing it out on the corner, getting to the 35-yard line. And, again, one of those Warhorse drives. You know, one of those nice, steady, pound it down your.
Como se llama?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that one.
All right, here comes Hack under center again. First and 10 for the Horses. Ball at 35. Contreras, pitch back right side, up the field. Gain of 3 there, down to the 32.
Jim, I can't say enough about the surge of the offensive line. You know, there for a while, the Bearcats were dominating the Warhorses on the line of scrimmage, but Coach Rotrammel has really lit a fire under these guys, and they are seeing it. Those guys want this season to continue, and they know what it's going to take to do that.
2 receivers left for the Horses here. Santos pitch back left side. He's got the corner. He makes a man miss. He's going to be on his feet still going at the 20-yard line. Brought down there. First down for the Horses. Move the chains again.
Fantastic running by Buddy Santos right there as he went right, as he went left, and he went right again. We got a Bearcat down on the field right now.
Tell you what, while we've got a second, let's talk about some of the things that have been going on here at Devine High School. We had Coach Hannah Thompson in to talk about the 3 state runners advancing in cross country. Also, we talked a little bit about volleyball and their regional semifinal run. Didn't get to the chance to talk about team tennis and their run, as they had quite a run as well.
Team tennis made a fantastic run. They made it to the regional quarters.
Regional quarterfinals.
One area made it to the regional quarterfinals. Fantastic year. Mark Feltner in his first season as the head coach on the tennis team just came in there, picked right up where Coach Starch and Coach Darnell had left off, and never missed a beat with those kids.
Yeah, did a great job, and they lost to a tough Bernie team. Some of the final rankings came out for the regular season. Arabians and Warhorses there, team tennis, ranked 5th in the region and ended up 22nd in the state, so congratulations to them. Then, of course, we got basketball season right around the corner. Arabian basketball, we got into action the other night, and 1-0 on the season as girls were able to go get a win against Fall City.
That's right. Fantastic start for you and your team. And, you know, Coach Wells is he's out here still calling the offense, but he's got basketball practice going on.
All right, shotgun here for the Horses. Heck is going to keep this. Right side has a crease. He is going to be inside the 15-yard line down to the 14. Nice play on first down. Big gain for the Horses.
Can't say enough about the offensive line owning the line of scrimmage on those first down plays like that and being able to, you know, get that big chunk yardage early and giving Coach Wells a lot of playbook to work with.
Second down and 4 here for the Horses. A ball rest at the 14-yard line. 4 minutes, 50 seconds. Clock ticking here. Pitch back Santos, right side. Cuts back to the left. He's off to the races. He's in for a touchdown. Buddy Santos, right side, up the middle, and then to the left corner for the Warhorse touchdown.
You just don't know which way Buddy's going on there. If you had the telestrator out here, it'd be nothing but yellow marks all over it.
Or it'd look like my dry erase board when I try to draw up a play at the end of the game.
Oh, I've seen that. There's some good – I've looked at the girls' eyes, too, and they're like, huh?
Yeah. So Warhorses cut it to 1 here, 48-47. Featherly on for the extra point. Featherly set here.
Uh-oh, we run the
Pass
fake.
here, and that ball is going to be incomplete as Mason Martinez is going to be
tackled
interfered
him.
with.
They tackled him in the end zone, Jimbo, and I see the flag. It came out late, and they're going to get a pass interference.
Credit the Warhorse coaching staff for picking that up as Raymondville has been coming together. I mean, they've been coming hard.
They've been
off the
charging
ball,
hard.
And nobody covering Mason there, and the only way they could cover him there was to hold him. So that'll be a pass interference penalty.
Half the distance to the goal, and the Warhorses look like they're going to go for two to take the lead right here with 4:42 to go.
So here we go.
Big call by Coach Gomez and his staff.
Hack in the gun. Buddy Santos to his right. Hack's going to keep right side. He's going to be behind that offensive line, and he is going to be stopped short as the Bearcats come up and make the stop with about 2 feet left for Hack on that play.
And Hack had a crease in there, and he got in there, and the Bearcats closed that crease up. It looked like he was going to get in, Jimbo. The Warhorse line opened up a little spot, but just not quite big enough for Hack to seal the deal on. So Warhorses are going to trail by 47-48 here with 4:42 to go, but just need a stop.
We do. We need a stop. So the Warhorses here, defense has to come up big. Let's see what the Warhorses have in store. I'm going to go quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
With the mission of continuing support for St. Joseph Catholic Church, along with the Divine community, we strive to find a way to lead men in being the faith leader in their home. Along with faith being the beginning of our mission, charity is our goal. We are able to provide scholarships to students, support the local food bank, and state charities. Knights of Columbus, Council 5192.
All right, we're back here. Warhorses trail 48-47. This is going to be a little bit of a squeak kick. It is on the ground. It is still loose. Warhorses trying to get there, and it is going to be fielded by the Bearcats here at the 29-yard line. Looked like Warhorses kind of lined up like it might be onside right, and then one of the Warhorses came flying out of nowhere to kick it to the left, and it had a little heat on it. Had it been a little softer, Warhorses might have been able to get there.
I think so, because Ethan Santos and Xavier Contreras were hot on that ball's trail. So Warhorse defense needing a big stop. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Trailing by 1 here in the the bi-district game down in Buccaneer Stadium. So used to everybody going to regional.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. This is going to be Cantu with the keep. He cuts back to the right side. He's going to be hit there at the 32-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play.
Boy, that was Justin Contreras, and he just stuck his head in there and put the end to that play in a hurry.
Looks like a Warhorse down.
I think we're cramping up back there. That looks like Brummage. I think that's 68, Hayden Brummage.
I believe that's Hayden. He just gave Doc the thumbs up.
Like I'm okay.
I'm cramping here.
I'm okay. Just get this cramp out of me, big boy.
Yeah, but Warhorses with the big stop there. Looked like Cantu put his foot in the ground. Looked like he had a little bit of an opening, and Justin came out of nowhere and just filled that hole.
And said, no, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Brummage is up. Doc's got him stretched out a little bit. He'll have to sit out for one play, come over here and get a little shot of water, and I bet you don't keep him on the sideline too long.
No, I bet not either. So 4:24 left to go in what has been an awesome game here from Buccaneer Stadium in Corpus Christi. Happy to be bringing it to you, even if it is just audio only tonight.
Absolutely. Wish we could do the whole thing. Wish we could have the live stream going for you guys. I mean, yeah, it's a heck of a game.
Oh, man.
Clock has just been rolled, so ticking under the 4:20 mark. And Bearcats definitely using every bit of that play clock.
Yeah, in no hurry is that Bearcat offense.
Warhorses have 2 timeouts left as we work down as the clock works its way down. So see how that pans itself out.
Trips to the left side for the Bearcats here. This is going to be Wildcat formation as Armendez is back to get the handoff. He's going to be up the middle. He's going to be hit there. Peyton Carr, nice play at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3, But there looked like there could have been a crease there for the Bearcats.
He had a spot to go, and Peyton Carr closed that gap in a hurry, made the first contact. Justin Contreras, coming from his linebacker spot, made the next contact, and they brought him down at the 35-yard line. So that is going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Bearcats. Clock ticks down under 3:20 here in the fourth quarter of a fantastic bi-district football game.
All right, here come the Bearcats to the line of scrimmage.
Little confusion by the Bearcats.
This is that Wildcat formation with 3 people to the right. They're going to go to the left, motion across. Low snap here. Here come the Horses. They're going to get there in the backfield. Big play. Loss as Justin Contreras is there, and that's a loss of about 10 on the play. Well, not 10, but about 8 on the play.
About 8 on the play, and that was – and timeout called by Coach Gomez quickly as the Warhorses are looking to get the ball back. I don't think there's any way you can go for it on 4th and 12 or 13, but when they made that shift to that heavy set, the Warhorses made a shift of their own, and they were right there to play it.
Huge defensive play there by the Warhorse defense. Big stop with 2:53 left to go. We're going to take a quick commercial break just so we can catch our breath. We'll be back in a moment.
Hi there, it's Marcus and Kenneth Buckner from Markin Media Co. here in Devine. We exist to help you create, collaborate, celebrate. We build and manage websites, handle your graphic design and printing needs, and manage social media and Google advertising. Our space is your space. Markin also offers hourly party rentals, co-working with super fast Wi-Fi so you can get your work done, and a music recording studio. Let's create, collaborate, celebrate. Give us a call or come by and see us.
Markin Media Co. proudly supports Devine Athletics.
All right, we're back here, Buccaneer Stadium. 2:53 left to go, 4th down and 13 here for the Bearcats. Punt formation, good snap. This is going to be a short kick as that ball is going to hit at the 48-yard line of the Bearcats, roll into Warhorse territory at the 47, and that's where the Horses will have it. 2:43 left to go.
Boy, that's fantastic for the Warhorses. They put some pressure on him. He rushed the punt, not a very good punt, and the Warhorses are going to take over with 2 minutes, 43 seconds to go here in this game and 1 timeout. And you know what? If you ask me, they've got the mo on their side right now.
They do. 53 yards from where they want to be here, down 1 point, 48-47. Hack's going to come out in the gun. This is going to be Hack. Keep right up the middle. He is into Bearcat territory, down at the 48-yard line, and that'll be a gain of about 5 on the play, so 2nd and 5 upcoming.
2nd and 5 upcoming. The clock ticks under 2.5 minutes, and we're going to have to see a little bit bigger chunks right here, Jimbo.
Clock rolls here, 2:20 left. Under center is Hack this time. Pitch back, Buddy Santos, right side. He is going to be hit there, bounces off that defender up to the 45-yard line where he'll be brought down.
That was a heck of a play by Buddy because he was about to be stopped for no gain or maybe even a loss, and he ends up pushing it forward for 3 yards, probably 3 yards, and brings up 3rd and 2 in a definite 4-down situation with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go for the Warhorses.
3rd down, 2 yards. Hack under center. Buddy's going to be behind him. This is motion by Ethan. Handoff Justin. He makes a man miss. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Still fighting forward, though. 1st down yardage on the 2nd effort by Contreras.
Absolutely great spin move by Justin Contreras. That came up, made solid contact on him, and he spun off that. Gets the 1st down and moves the chains. Clock's ticking down now under 1 minute 30 seconds as the Warhorses are 41 yards away from pay dirt.
Hack is going to be under center here. Pitch back to Santos. He is going to cut back, reverse field, trying to get outside. He is going to be run out of bounds there by the Bearcats at the 36-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play.
Nice job by Buddy getting some yardage. It might be better job by Buddy getting out of bounds and getting that clock stopped with 1 minute 18 seconds to go and picking up the 5 yards. See Featherly down there working the net. You know, he's got a good leg. He was kicking that ball out there from the 25, 30-yard line earlier, Jimbo.
2nd down and 5 here for the Horses. Contreras is going to be split wide right. This is going to be Burford wide left. Hack, pistol formation. Buddy Santos is going to be hit. Keeps his feet, though. He is trying to get outside. He is still going.
Oh, no.
Brought down at the 32-yard line, but a late flag comes in, and I think they're going to get the Warhorses for a block in the back.
I think you're right, Jimbo. That flag came in from way back there, and right here at the point of contact, there might have been a push in the back, and that's going to move the Horses back. Not what you need with a minute and 10 seconds to go in this contest.
Block in the back is called on the Horses, so that will cost them. Now, the good news is that penalty was past the line of scrimmage here.
Right, then blocking the back being a spot foul. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, looks like we're going to get 2nd down.
2nd and 11.
11 here as the ball moves back to the 42-yard line. Clock has started with 1 minute left to go right now. Hack is going to be under center. Santos behind him. Ethan is going to be in motion. Hack under pressure looking to throw, and he is going to be hit.
Oh, no.
Loses the ball. Ball is loose. He's trying to throw that pass.
No, incomplete.
They're going to rule it as an incomplete pass. He had men downfield, just didn't have time to get his feet set to let it fly.
And every time he's dropped back to pass, he's run into that situation. He did a great job of rolling out to the left over here and bought himself as much time as he could. But luckily that arm was going forward as the Bearcats were quick to jump on that ball when it hit the ground. Yep. 48 seconds to go. Warhorse trailing 48-47 in a 3rd and 11 situation.
Yeah, ball at the 42 here of the Bearcats. Warhorses need the 31 for the first down, 3rd down and 11.
10 seconds on the play clock.
Here come the Warhorses to the line. Hack is going to be in the pistol. He's looking to throw. This is going to be a screen pass, and that is going to be incomplete. Trying to go to Buddy on the left side, and that was well played by Raymondville.
Yeah, excellent job by Raymondville there. That if Buddy gets that ball, he does have a little bit of room. I don't know if he has it all, but that's probably a play where they just needed to get about half of it, Jimbo, because you know it's 4th down. In this situation, it's absolutely 4th down territory. So any yardage right there would have helped the Warhorses tremendously. But let's see if that line can't dominate right here. We got some big playmakers. Time for a big play.
4th down and 11 here for the Horses. Hack's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to throw this over the middle, and that ball is going to be incomplete as it was short-hopped in there to Mason Burford. That would have been enough for the first down.
That was
Burford pleading his case as it looked like
he had a Bearcat draped all over his back, Jimbo.
No call there, so that will be a turnover on downs, and Raymondville will have it here with 38 seconds left.
And we have seen one heck of a ball game. It's not the way the numbers we would like them to be, but hey, we still got 38 seconds. Anything could happen here, Jimbo.
You know, we haven't seen the scoop and score on the year. How about one of those? I know it's going to be the victory formation here for the Bearcats.
But anything crazy could happen, right?
Let's see what happens here. So the Bearcats will come out, shotgun formation. They'll have 3 people back with Cantu.
There was a flinch.
There was a flinch and a jump and a little bit of everything here. Let's see what we get.
Oh, neutral zone infraction by the Warhorses.
They signaled delay of game, but they pointed towards the Warhorses here.
And the clock was running. Coach Gomez was going crazy because the clock was running.
Clock, yeah, should not have been running there.
We didn't even have a snap. You get a delay of game, I'm pretty sure that means you didn't get it off before the clock was supposed to start, right?
Okay, they're going to put 36 seconds on the game clock here.
That was nearly 10 seconds to run off that clock, Jimbo.
Yeah.
That's what kind of good math skills I have.
We get them right every now and then around here.
Every once in a while. Well, we got the accountant sitting next to us to keep us in line.
Penalty on the Horses. It's going to mark off 5 there. So first down 5. Kneel down by Cantu. Warhorses will burn their last timeout here. So
30 seconds to go. Warhorses have taken their last timeout. They're down 48-47.
I'll tell you what, it's a great time right now, Schmitty, to talk about some of these Warhorse seniors that are out here on the field, which, I mean, you've got to think about this is a 48-47 game, a shootout here. No quit by either team. Lots of effort by the Warhorses. And unfortunately, barring some type of crazy play here at the end, Warhorses are not looking at in the situation where they really want to be at.
Oh, absolutely, Jimbo. Colin Dishman, Buddy Santos, Mason Burford, Christian Gerlach. Let me see who else I got. Hayden Dubose, Xavier Martinez, Robert Ramirez, Justin Rozier, Jacob Featherly, Devin Ornelas, not Jared Fernandez, Lalo Hernandez, or Nate, John Schnotts, Aaron Rivera, and Evan Priest, Jeffrey Seal. These guys are going to be greatly missed.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Out there, they've been a class act. I see Colin Dishman out there right now as the clock's winding down under 10 seconds. He's high-fiving the team over there. Christian Gerlach doing the same thing. I mean, just really showing the true class and spirit. I mean, it was a hard-fought game. You know their hearts are broken, but they're still out there, and they have class, and they're shaking their opponent's hand and telling them good luck. And
yeah, the clock winds down to 0 here after the deal down by Raymondville, and that's going to do it for the Warhorses this season. Not the way the Warhorses wanted it to end by any means. A great season by Coach Paul Gomez and his staff. Unfortunately, ran into a heck of a Bearcat team here tonight in the bi-district round of the playoffs.
And played one heck of a ball game. This is one heck of a bi-district ball game, ladies and gentlemen. These are two really good teams, and it's a shame that one of them's having to exit the playoffs right now.
Especially this early in the game. We appreciate everybody that's done everything to help us get these broadcasts on the air. I know tonight was audio only, but we were able to go video for most of the year. Huge shout out to all of our sponsors. Over 30 sponsors this year for us for Warhorse football. They will continue on into Warhorse and Arabian basketball as well. My heart breaks for these seniors as you see them just embrace here on the field as they have played their final game as the Devine Warhorses in football. So big thank you to everyone that's made everything work here. Debbie Petty and her broadcast journalism classes, Cameron Walter being our scoreboard guy, Matt Balderrama and all the expertise he's brought and camera work. It's just been a great team effort. We're excited to be able to do this for y'all. Unfortunately, it comes to an end here tonight at Buccaneer Stadium.
Yeah, it's a sad night, but we had a lot of people behind the scenes that really helped us. You know, Coach Quiz and Dr. Grangine being there to help us get this thing going, and the school board. And then, of course, let's not forget all the sponsors that just reached out. And, I mean, it was just great. You do it every year. Yes. And all the time. And I know, you know, we're a small community, and I know you get hit up all the time, but we just can't thank you enough for what you do for these kids. You look at all the fans that made the trip. You know, this is a huge stadium. There's maroon everywhere on this stadium. You just got to love the Warhorse Nation and everything that goes along with it.
Yeah, shout out to the Warhorse Nation. They traveled down here for this one. And, you know, shout out to the Warhorses. The competition that these guys put forth all year, on a year where you didn't know what you were going to get. Were you going to get to play a season or not? It was impressive to be able to see what these young men did. A lot of hard work, effort, and determination. I think that's going to do it for us tonight, Schmitty. I've enjoyed it, buddy. I know you kind of got thrown in here at the last minute, but I appreciate it. It was a fun ride.
Absolutely.
Disappointed that it's ending now, but we were happy to be able to bring this to everyone this year. So for the final time for Warhorse football, for Gary Schmidt, I'm Jim Sessions. We appreciate everybody that has tuned in throughout the year with us. Final, Warhorses defeated 49-48 by the Raymondville Bearkats. Or 47. Yeah.